Hey everybody, Friday, April 30th, we hosted a fun streamers PvP 1v1 tournament. The tournament consisted of 10 streamers put into 3 brackets. From there, players were seeded and moved on to quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals. Bracket A consisted of Empress, the Humperdincker, Dewrah, and Moey. Bracket B consisted of Gabasky, Ginga the Salad, and Rageassassin. Bracket C consisted of Maeric, BarDownBeef, and Taja. The event was cast by myself and the man, the myth, the legend, the teapot. Hope you guys enjoy. Pre-game interview, we got Maeric, alright? We have the raid leader himself, the man with blue hair. And what I want to know before going into this fight is, how is New York? How's the living situation? Are you enjoying it?
I mean, other than COVID, yeah, New York is cool, man. I like New York. I'm from California originally. New York is cool. Weather's a little crappy right now, but you know,
all right,
it's a lovely day to kick some beef butt. I'm just gonna.
I got one final question. Beef has children, and the children are close. Does that affect you in any way, knowing that you might be demoralizing a man in front of his kids? All right, I'll take that as a no.
I think that he needs to rename his children Cauliflower 1 and Cauliflower 2.
All right, Beef. Does a man with blue hair intimidate you, yes or no?
Not at all.
What could Maeric do that might intimidate you?
Well, here's the thing. I've been playing the game for 7 months. So I really don't know. But I know what I'm gonna do, and I'm not worried what he's doing. I'm worried about what I'm doing.
All right. A special thing lined up for him. I like it. All right.
At least one of us is worried about what you're doing.
All right, you guys are gonna stay here. Me and Teapot are going into streaming 3. Good luck, boys. I love you guys. And opening match. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, Teapot. Welcome, homie. Thank you so much again for doing this. You know what all the abilities are. You know what everyone should be doing. You know what everyone's doing wrong. I just know how to say that people look silly and to laugh at people. So I'm very excited to cast this with you, man. Thank you so much.
I think we have the wrong people here. This is a Rageassassin on the blue team.
Rage?
Yes.
Oh, gosh dang it.
Wrong person.
All right, hold up. Let me go yell at him for 2 seconds. All right, that's Maeric. Now we just need Beef to actually join with his fun name.
He's gonna get in here, the Cauliflower Man. This is going to be an interesting series of matchups because I'm expecting people to be running borderline random builds, and that is going to be exciting.
Oh, I can guarantee you it's going to be very random builds.
And that is exactly what we see here. We see 2 bizarre builds here from both players. The Mirage into the Thief. Now, you would expect the Mirage to have a pretty hard time there into this, like Thief in general is a counter, but the Thief is running a pretty questionable build here.
So I got the inside scoop from Beef earlier, who told me that he had prepared this Thief specifically for this fight and plans to basically just perma-dodge roll. That is Beef's strategy here, is the perma-dodge roll strat.
Yep. He might be able, he will have a lot of evasion here, that is for sure, but will it be enough to actually kill Maeric? That is the question, because I think the Thief is not really going to have a lot of DPS here. There's not going to be a lot of damage. Let's see if he can make it work here with the short bow and double daggers. Condi Thief, basically. A little bit of healing. I mean, he is going to have some sustain from mashing his abilities, but the Mirage from Maeric could actually be a little scary here for him, because I think conditions are actually going to be a bit of a problem here for the Thief. He'll be able to evade a lot, but his dodge rolls will eventually run out. And you can kind of see him just burn all of them there at the start, so he has to play a little bit defensively. And I think as long as Maeric plays this out smart, I think he actually should win. Like, his build is a little bit weird as well. He appears to have some, he's showing off some of the Mirage toolkit that you don't normally get to see, like the illusionary ambush, bit of a spicy build there. And the players are not even actually like going off.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're not even going after each other here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. It's a bit of a weird one. Wait, there is a very short timer on this, by the way, as well. Like, you know, there is like, you know, the gas is already going to start spawning. Like, healing
Yep.
is now going to be disabled. Like, the timer is now gone. There it is. Maeric's standing in the gas, but he is going to be able to get up. They need to realize they need to go up top. Oh no. I think Maeric realizes, but I don't think Beef does. Okay, now he knows.
I was gonna say
okay,
Beef
he
knows
does
now.
realize.
Yep, he figured it out.
He
But
knows
do they
now.
know that they can't stealth or invis anymore?
I mean, look. I mean, look. Maeric is literally auto attacking him to death. He has no damage. I mean, like, I mean, this thief build is like, I hate to say it, this thief build is completely useless. I'm gonna say it, Rage, okay? That this is yeah, this is a terrible build. I mean, it doesn't do anything. And there you go. Maeric takes the first game there.
Oh my gosh. I don't think I saw Beef auto attack or throw an ability at Maeric once, which is quite a bold strategy in a 1v1.
Yes, I mean, like that was the kind of stand there and slowly die method. Which
Well,
is
so hold on.
maybe,
So Beef has
not a
already
bad idea.
left the entrance, which is already faster and better than the previous round. So he's already doing something different.
You know, I would definitely say that's a good start. That's certainly a good start to this round for sure. Here, but look, the same behavior has now happened. Like Maeric is simply standing on top and like Scepter auto attacking him, and we now see that Beef is doing nothing. I'm running around in circles. There's only 30 seconds left. I mean,
Guild MM, thank you
will lose
so
all the
much
time
for the
here.
gifted
Like,
subs,
no,
man.
no,
I love you.
Beef
Thank you
is
so
not
much.
gonna
That's
be
really
able to
appreciated.
after the timing goes down, but he has to do something now. He's kind of dead already. He has nothing. He's running around in circles, kind of waiting to die.
Whoa,
He's, like,
Maeric's
waiting
throwing
to
out
leave.
some actual abilities here. He's really stepping up his game. He's pressing
he's
more than
doing
auto attack.
You got a good chaos dodge. Oh, Infinite Horizon, like all of the clones also fire off that ability. He time warps himself for quickness. I love to see that. And then there you go. He gets the kill. And I'm pretty sure he didn't take any damage that entire round.
Surprisingly, the don't attack at all strategy didn't seem to pay off. It didn't seem to work. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go join our two contestants here real fast for a post-game interview.
What an
Yo,
interesting game.
so all right.
Don't look at this. You shouldn't see this. This whole thing is a total disaster.
So-
I'll, you know what? I'll explain.
Okay, I was gonna say, can we get a little bit of an explanation of the no attacking whatsoever strat?
Okay, so the strat that I came up with was dagger, short bow thief. So he can't hit me because knowing Maeric, I thought he'd bring in hammer scrapper. So I can't hit him and he can't hit me. I was banking on him going hammer scrapper, and then on my shield, I was just gonna push him into the ring because I already knew what was going on. So I was just gonna shove him into. I was gonna be super sneaky, super shady about it because, you know, I'm not a good player. So the only way I can beat him is to get him frustrated and push him off. I was playing mind games all week, and that was
the
strat I
first
went
half
with.
of your play succeeded horrifically. I was completely frustrated. The entire
Was there any point in the fight that you thought to yourself that you should try to throw out any damaging abilities?
No, because I wanted to throw him off. I wanted him to like wonder because the whole game was. I knew he would get frustrated. That was the play. I didn't know it was 2 out of 3. I thought it was just a one and done. So
Yeah, it's best like gotta win 2 matches kind of thing. All right, now Maeric, as the victor, what does it mean to you to know that you don't have to deal with inventory wars? Like, how much does that mean to you?
Yeah. Could someone in my chat please type !CF, please? Just really quick. Could somebody just show how much cauliflower I currently have on my account? Can somebody do this? I got 47,958 reasons to celebrate right now. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? This is all going to beef. This was all totally worth it. And I'm very happy. I'm a very happy Maeric.
I would like to say one thing though, Maeric. Even though this is a joke, even though I had a week to prepare, I would absolutely love to go number 2 with you sometime. Match 2.
Oh, okay. That sounded really weird. for a
Well,
second.
I mean, I do have some advice there for both of our players. That, you know, obviously that was an amazing display of gaming, but both of you can get a hell of a lot better at the game by just going on the internet and looking up an actual good build, right? And then all of a sudden, like, you'll be far superior. Obviously, Maeric, you can do that right now as you progress to the later stages of the tournament. But
And Beef still has a shot. If Beef beats Taja, he's easily in. He's second seed.
Okay, I'll have to switch to my Guardian then.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
All right, Beef. We're gonna have the next one is going to be Maeric versus Taja. We're gonna see how that one plays out, and then we're gonna have you versus Taj as the last for this one. All right.
All right. Do I just stay in here?
Yeah, Maeric, you stay. We're gonna kick Beef out. I have to change up real fast. Put it on Orcs. No. There we go. This is what I wanted. I wanted it on Orc Span. Save. Now it should be how I want it. I apologize that we were on Asura Arena. I freaking hate that map to start out. All right. Go ahead and join the... Join game.
Let's go.
So
All right, and let's get Taj in here.
You want me to jump out?
Yep, jump over to them.
All
I'm
right.
going to pull Taj in.
Thanks, fellas.
Yep. Welcome, Taj. You are going to be going up against Maeric.
Oh boy.
So,
That'd be great.
So Taj, I got two questions for you. First, after this amazing display by Maeric, now that you know that he knows how to auto attack, does that change your strategy in any way, shape, or form?
Not gonna lie to you, my strategy is Reaper Shroud Go Burr.
Ooh.
Regardless of who I am
That-
against,
I like
that
it.
is
That's
a
a
good
strong
strat.
strat.
of what
Yes.
game mode I'm in.
Now I want to know is how many minions are you running? How many minions are you bringing
Ooh, that's
to
a
the table?
surprise.
I was gonna
That's
say
a
that's-
surprise.
that's a
Yeah.
surprise for us to find out later. All right, now Taj,
Oh, I'm ready.
my second question is: sometimes my wife tells me that she loves me. What does that actually mean, though?
Love is a complicated emotion. I think
That's
it
a
probably
scary
means that
question
she
to
loves
ask
you.
you.
I don't know.
I am
That's
also
a good
like I
question.
feel like the world is curious, Olivia, what that means. I'm just throwing it out there. Taj, I just figured maybe you had some answers for me, but Maeric,
Love is just a
after
special
such a
emotion.
crushing victory against BarDownBeef with
Is
the
that what we're calling it?
amazing
Okay.
auto attack skills, do
Yeah,
you
buddy.
plan on changing anything up against Taj?
You know what? We go in full send, okay, all the time. My strategy has worked 100% of the time so far. So I'm gonna just keep doing what I do best, and it's gonna work. I'll see you guys in the finals.
I mean,
All
it
right, I
might
like
well
it.
work. I can see some effectiveness here. You know, like run around in circles, like confusing your opponent with the clones. I think it can definitely work there.
Yes.
It could happen.
All right, everybody. I wish you the best of luck, and me and Teapot will head down to streaming. 3. All
It's a
righty.
very volatile round. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Like, it very much depends on what the Reaper build is going to be.
I'm
And it-
very excited to see if Taj can throw out more than just auto attacks. It sounds like she knows how to press more than just one.
Well, I mean, Shroud auto attack is pretty good. Like, you might just want to stick to that. Oh, okay. I have. Oh, goodness me. Wow. Okay. Now I have very exciting news for everyone involved here. Wait, is Lich Form banned? Are you not allowed to use Lich Form?
No,
Yes.
nothing's banned. Nothing's banned.
Wait, oh dear goodness me. Like Taj making the terrible mistake of like forgetting to use a horribly broken skill for a 1v1 matchup here. The Lich Form not slotted there. The Flesh Golem, big mistake here. But she has actually got herself a good Reaper build here. And while perhaps not quite as scary as a core Necromancer in a 1v1, this is still going to be a formidable opponent because these are some pretty good abilities that she has here to deal with the Mirage. Let's see, she's going to try and build up some Shroud here before pushing in, but does need to be a little bit careful not to eat too much damage here from the Mirage. Like, just kind of axe attacking a little bit right now. Oh no, what's going on? It like needs to get some life force here, okay? Oh, great sword here. Oh, and serve the staff. That is okay, though. The great sword is up, but Shroud did not really generate that much life force.
Ooh, a good
He's
evade
gonna have
there.
to drop out immediately. And Maeric did. Oh, look, I think Maeric's going to have to take this. Like, you know, we're not seeing the value here in Reaper. There's just no life force generation right now, so the Reaper Shroud is not coming through whatsoever. Does have a little bit more Shroud now. Spectral Armor is up, what will generate a lot of Shroud there as well. But Maeric is just doing a good job of just slowly picking his opponent apart here. Like, Maeric is using his massive intellect to win this game, and it's certainly paying off right now. The Reaper's AFK. Wait, what is this?
I was going to say, she just started to stand still like she just didn't want to even deal with anything.
Wait, what?
It turns out the bold AFK strategy didn't actually pay off.
What was that? That was a master punish. That I don't even know what to say about that. Like that was interesting play there from Taj there to stand still and let Maeric simply use all of his abilities on her. That is
Now, I want to give Maeric a lot of
Slightly
props here.
unfortunate.
Maeric in the first match showcased only that he knew how to auto attack, and now in this match he's actually showcasing that he knows how to use the rest of his abilities. He was evading well, and he was actually throwing out a lot of clones to do damage, and proccing a lot of condies onto Taj.
Just kind of like an interesting note here, actually. Like for those who are probably new to PvP here. But what you'll notice about both these players is that they actually play very passively. This is to kind of get boring and analytical, is one of the reasons why new players struggle so much in Guild Wars 2. It's a very aggression-focused game, and funnily enough, actually, you were doing a good job of this on your Dragon Hunter. Actually, like you played very aggressively in ranked. And you were playing with your lad earlier on. You played very aggressively, and you got a lot of value with that. But both of these players here are playing very passively. Like Maeric playing much more aggressive this time, actually. And you can see like that really. Like the Reaper just not really having a good time. But right now he could be like, see right now he has 3 clones up and he could be shattering. This could be over. That could have ended like 10 seconds ago, right? But he held back and auto attacked and like played defensively instead, which is a really big mistake there. But just to be boring and analytical, like what you'll see in a lot of these games with inexperienced players in PvP is they are very very passive, right? Like very defensive, and that will end up tripping them. And ultimately that did kind of trip up Taj here a little bit here as well, like simply not able to connect the damage onto the Mirage and find that kill, and just not quite having the ability to connect the aggression effectively onto the Mesmer.
Wow, that was extremely quick, and I feel like Taj murdered a bunch of clones and almost never got onto Maeric himself. I think she was struggling to figure out which was the real one.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the things that Mesmer can do. It can give you the old bamboozle.
All right, you want to go join him for a post-game real fast?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Maeric coming in hot with 4 up, 4 down, beating Taj in a quick 2-0. Now, Maeric, as the winner, describe to me the difference between fighting BarDownBeef and fighting Taj. Was there any difference or any difficulty setting here that you played up?
There's a single really distinctive difference between their two playstyles. Taja tried to attack and hurt people.
Ouch.
There was an offensive skill was used. In fact, multiple offensive skills were used. So that separates them immediately.
It's a good start. Definitely a good start.
Okay, now, I want to say this because I was mentioning it in the cast. You tricked us in the first round against Beef by not showcasing the fact that you knew how to use other abilities other than auto attack. And then you come in here against Taj, and you're just automatically showcasing all the rest of the kit and abilities. So what was the big change? What in your mind made you go, maybe I want to try these other buttons?
Well, just wait until number 3. Just wait until third round. See what happens then. I might even use my elite skill. You never know. It could be absolutely insane.
All right.
No, there's actually distinctive difference. There's a whole different reason why I played a totally different playstyle there. But if I were to explain that, I would hurt my chances going forward.
Ooh, keeping the secrets to himself to advance. I like it.
He's whipping out the mower. He's whipping out the chicken for later on.
All right, now Taj, I just want to go ahead and just say, from an objective standpoint, you did much better than Beef because you damaged Maeric.
Did I?
Does the fact
mystery to me?
Does the
I
fact
don't know if I ever hit him.
Does the fact that you know that you damaged him give you confidence going into the next match?
I am 100% confident. That was just like my bluff. Like, I'm win streaking from now on. So
I like
it's fine.
it. I like it. All right, now Taj, I got a question for you because it seemed like you got real stuck up on the clones. Were you struggling at all with figuring out which one of those dirty Assurans was the actual Maeric?
I still don't know. Even when he killed me, I didn't know which one was him.
Oh no, that is unfortunate.
Mirage is an enigma. I don't play Mirage in raids. I don't play Mirage in PvP. I don't understand it.
Until Alakra Mirage, right?
No. I'm not here for it.
Oh my gosh, Maeric, congratulations.
Alacrity again.
Teapot, did you have any questions before we bring Beef back in here and kick Maeric out?
Oh.
I mean, I just want. The only question I have is who can stop Maeric, right? I mean, like who can stop this man? I don't think anyone can. He's a monster. He's a beast. He was my original NA apprentice, right? And now look at him, like farming everyone in this 1v1 tournament. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. It really is. The only reason, you know, I like the illusionary ambush. He hasn't used it once the entire time, actually. And I like the usage of that. It's like a handicap, right? I actually prefer it that way. I think it's better that he's not using it. Because otherwise he'd be too powerful.
For later.
Right.
Yeah.
Just not needed. Is that why? Just not needed right now? Like you just don't need it? It's just...
I haven't had to use it yet. Yeah, it's for pressure. It's for pressure. But, you know.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, Maeric, you have clinched the very first seed in bracket C. Congratulations. Before I forget, let me go plug that in real fast. Number 1 seed, bracket C. We got Maeric right here.
Do you guys have any idea how excited I am to go back and watch Pritch's VOD from this? I've got to see like the commentary during the fights. This is gonna be so good.
I let Teapot do most of the commentary because he actually knows what's happening, and I'm just sitting here laughing.
Yeah, no, I get it. I would do the same thing.
All right, thank you so much, Maeric. Hop out. We're gonna bring BarDownBeef back in for the fight against Taj for the pregame here.
I'm out. See you guys later.
See you later. Apparently, I am very quiet, by the way.
I was gonna say I turned you up. I turned you up on my like in Discord. I jacked you up to like 190.
Nice.
Yeah,
Crank
so
me up.
You should be good. People should be able to hear you just fine on my stream now.
BarDownBeef, have you gone on metabattle.com yet? That is what I want to know. Okay.
What's meta
Has
battle?
he made it there?
No.
He doesn't know.
I'm ready.
All right. So, Beef, after that display, after seeing that Taj was able to actually damage Maeric, and Maeric had to pull out more stops and use more abilities, are you in any way, shape, or form scared about Taj's Reaper?
Well, the plan was not even to damage Maeric. The plan was just to kick him into the thing, but I'm ready. I got my Guardian.
Ooh.
At least I know the rotation.
Oh, here we go.
Guy.
Wait. Hold on. Before we go in, is this the Guardian build I showed you? Is this the Guardian build I use?
Maybe.
If
Oh my
so,
goodness.
you have
This is
an
going to be explosive.
instant fan, and I'm already rooting for you.
I am ready.
Taj, if this is my build and Beef, I'm rooting for Beef. I'm sorry, Taj. Just out of curiosity, right? Because I just played with this build earlier on stream. Are you prepared for damage? Like, is your body ready?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, and is there going to be any change in strategy other than spin to win?
Nope.
I like
How
it.
about, you know, not like in the Lich form auto attacks? Like, or is that dishonorable?
Well, maybe if I can actually figure out who I'm auto attacking and if it's the real one or not, I might be able to do it more.
Well, it's the Guardian.
There's
so
only
there's
one of them.
this time.
There's only
I don't
one.
know, I might get confused on like a Sword of Justice or something.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, guys. Best of luck. The winner of this is going to the second seed for bracket C. And remember, there's still going to be 1 or 2 spots open for third place finishers that have at least 1 win. So even if you can take a point off the other, you still might be in it. All right, let's head down. Good luck. Whew. All righty. Let's see if they have.
No, let's get them in here.
Yeah,
Here
I
we
was
go.
gonna
There's
say.
the Reaper
All right.
once again. Oh, a bit of a build switch up here. Going for Spectral Ring for some fear as well, instead of the extra minions from Rise. Still not going with the Lich form. Going with the Flesh Golem here, just as before, with the Paladin Amulet and Rune of the Lynx for the Reaper. You know, they're still with a good build. You know, the traits are definitely where they should be. That is for sure. Of course, we're going to see what manifestation the Guardian is going to take there when Beef joins there. There it is. Big Beef, well, Big Beef Lady has put in. Wait, we actually have like the unironic PvE, but oh my god. Wait, what is this build? Like, what?
It's not my build. It's not mine.
Wait, oh no, wait. Power abilities with a carrion amulet. This is Condi DH, but with power traits. Like, what am I looking at?
Is he
here?
running Rune of the Trapper at least?
He is, but his build is terrible. I mean, like.
Oh, he did pop the F3 to block the range damage there. He did a pretty good job on
this. He should just be disqualified for being toxic. Like running this is disrespectful. Like this is BM, right? This is actually flaming your opponent by playing this. Oh no, he's gonna die. The shroud order.
Oh, there we go. He popped the scepter.
Oh.
Use your heal. Yes.
Wait, what?
He healed himself. She's stuck in the traps. She's stuck in the traps.
The trap, but he does no damage.
Yeah, but he didn't go in. A bold strategy. He trapped her in, but then didn't want to follow up with any damage.
Oh, he's got no dodge. The shroud's gonna be big here. He's gonna have to do something with his CC.
He is using his traps again. All right, that's something.
Oh, he's getting axe auto attack to death. Though he needs to heal her a little bit. Does get the heal.
Can he get
He's
Taj
okay
to walk
now,
into
actually.
it? Oh, she does.
Yeah,
she doesn't know where he went. Oh, there we go.
Oh no, the shroud auto attack is too much though. Oh, he's got shield.
There's no way he wins.
CC. Oh, that was a big CC interrupting the Gravedigger. Leaps away, has his block still available. Desert. Oh, Dragon's Maw. That's big actually. Oh, but that was really good though by Taja to teleport away. That was very, very nice there.
Smart.
No. Heals back up soon. 1 minute left on the clock right now. Heal skill goes down. Oh, that was a big stun though actually. The Reaper getting whittled down here a little bit. There's the block. There we go, but he's going to run through the fearing. Oh, that might be it for him, actually. He's probably dead here. Oh, he walks back into it. No, he keeps walking back into the fearing. He walked through it 3 times. That was a slight mistake there, but, I mean, I think he actually... This this actually may be a build timber thing. I think Beef may not actually know that his amulet is Condi. I think he thinks he's playing a different build than he actually is. It might actually be worth pointing that out, because this one is clearly... Well, if this is intentional... then I mean that's interesting, I guess, but I don't think it is.
My boy Beef needs to learn that if he's got Dragon's Maw and Procession on top of each other, that is go time to burst. That is not go time to run away. Whoa!
He needs a power amulet.
Did we just reset?
Yeah, we'll reset every time because there's only 1 round.
I thought
if you want it to go to best of 3, you need to set the rounds to 3 in the UI.
That's my bad. I thought I said it. I must have missaid it.
That is okay. Well, it won't properly reset those settings until the arena like shuts itself down and restarts, I think.
Okay. That might be it.
Yeah. But that is fine. Let's see. Oh, he has oh my god, holy shit. This guy is crazy.
He's swapping around.
Oh, what is he doing? He is doing some mad science over here, actually. We have some insane theory craft.
Wait, how do I see what his stats are?
Click on his name, basically. Just click on the little trait and gear icon. It's like the hexagon and the helmet.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. That was driving me crazy.
Rune of the fire.
With a Berserker amulet.
Yeah.
He's running Zerker amulet, no stun break, no Condi flip.
He just double dodged at the start of the round. Like, oh, look at those traps. Those traps are big. He blocks the elite there from the Reaper.
Okay.
He pull her into the trap. Oh my god.
The burst.
Oh my god. That's insane. Oh, she's dead. Taja's gonna die.
Oh!
Has to go into shroud. But look at that. The Reaper is so low right now. She's got nothing.
Oh no. No stun break. Oh no. Wait, can he get her down state? A double down state? Oh no, she heals.
He simply decides to eat every Reaper attack. That is a very interesting decision.
He was so close. He didn't drop Procession. If he dropped Procession, she was down.
If he'd just done a bit more damage, like if he just mashed all his buttons, he would have almost certainly won that game.
Oh man, Taj with the 2-0. And just like
that is some big Reaper damage right there.
Taj's Reaper clinches second in bracket C, and BarDownBeef is definitely eliminated. Let's go down for the post game. Congratulations, Taj. Beef.
Oh
that
my
was
gosh,
extremely
that was
close.
Yeah.
That was incredible. And they say chivalry is dead. BarDownBeef laying himself down, okay, in order for Taj to walk over him into the next phase of the tournament. That was incredible. I mean, very good stuff there.
Now-
Amazing.
Now, Beef, because again, you're running a Dragon Hunter, right? So were you aware that you didn't cast Procession there at the end, and that she was at 2% health, and if Procession was down, you had it? That you had it?
Yeah, I misclicked. Yeah.
Oh, I was a big fan of that F1. Thank you, Taj. What was going through your mind when you were flying into his traps? Was there ever a moment of doubt?
I was just hoping to get enough life force to go into Shroud, and I think it worked, so we're good.
It was fantastic, and what the viewers wanted to see. You made it interesting.
Well, you deserve it, Taja. Congrats.
Enjoy the cauliflower.
Oh, I'm not upset about that. That's all fun.
Taj, congratulations. You are second seed coming out of bracket C.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. Where is my second seed? Bracket C. Perfect. And are you going to be bringing the Reaper into the quarterfinals as well? Are we all going to be seeing it more?
I don't know. Might switch it up to Scourge. We'll see.
Ooh, that is a scary prospect. Alrighty, I'm going to hop in with everybody else and announce that we are going to be doing bracket B now with Gab, Ginga, and Rageassassin. Alrighty, let me go tell them real fast. Thank you, Taj. Thank you, Beef. You guys can hop up to Streaming 1, hang out. Beef, I know you're out. You're more than welcome to hang out. Stick around, watch, hang out with us. You are part of this till the end, my man.
Yeah.
All right. All right, everybody. Yo, we are doing bracket B next. Gab, Ginge, and Rageassassin.
I've got spoilers for the stream as well. Rageassassin has a good build. Okay, so watch this monster.
Teapot, I have spoilers for you. Like, I literally just copied something off of like a website I found. I don't even remember which website it was. And
I wouldn't worry about it.
There was no description of how to play this.
I mean, you may have lucked out here a little bit, but like that is one of the builds that does sort of play itself. And look, I think there could be some good success with that. Oh yes, indeed.
Rage, it's
I'm
okay.
not even sure what I'm supposed to start in, like how I'm supposed to start off a rotation or anything. I just kind of guessed everything.
Well, I mean, this is not a raid boss. You don't need to do a rotation, so don't worry about that.
Rageassassin's checking out his DPS numbers over here. Like,
Yeah,
did I hit bench?
you don't want to. Do not benchmark your opponent. That's not how it works. Okay?
Hey, also, my arc DPS doesn't be working right now. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh. All right. The first match is going to be Ginge versus Gab. So Ginge and Gab, head down to Streaming 2, and let's do the pregame. Welcome, gentlemen. So, for those that do not know, both Gabasky and Ginga are good buddies of mine. They're in the guild with me, and they are a little bit newer to streaming than I am, and I'm pretty green. So, if you love them, if you love their content, if you think they're awesome and love them from the 1v1 stuff, I totally recommend checking them out. They're part of ACP Guild, and they are very, very new at streaming. All right, so here's the deal. You guys know each other, all right? It's the camel and the salad, right? Does the camel eat the salad, or does the salad smother the camel? All right.
Ooh, Reaper again. I love to see it. Oh, I see that you have. Okay. Ginga, I see that you have located the forbidden elite skill. No, I think that is going to be the forbidden. Uh-oh. Is that a lich form I see? Yes, it is.
Oh,
Here
baby. Now, Gab.
Here we go.
All right. Hold on. So now, Gab. Ginge is one of my favorites to make it far in the tourney here, purely for the fact that he actually PvPs like once a day, somewhat frequently. Does that scare you in any way, or do you know his tricks? Do you know what it looks like to see Ginge play PvP?
No, I don't know, to be honest.
Does it make you feel better to know that currently he's silver 2?
Oh my god.
But in his defense, he typically plays like a gold 2, gold 3.
Oh my god. I just started playing PvP because of the tournament.
I like it. Now, Obviously, since you're both in ACP, this is absolutely for my love and for my affection. So whoever wins will be my favorite, and I just want you guys to know that going into the match. I don't want that to be a surprise.
What if we purposely lose? Is that okay?
That's bannable.
If that's
Match
acceptable to you, then yeah.
Not allowed.
Then yeah.
Not allowed.
All right, fair enough.
Cheating.
Fair enough. Not happening.
All right, gentlemen. I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you in a bit. Good luck,
All right.
everybody.
You know, the good thing about tournaments like this is that it is actually impossible to predict the winner. Like, you know, when you're looking at something like the monthly tournament, you can go like, oh man, like this is going to be really difficult for the enemy team based on the composition. But here, literally anything can happen. I mean, in theory, I think that the Reaper is going to go into Lich form and auto attack the other guy to death. But the Druid might be able to pull this off. Let's find out.
I can tell you from PvP gameplay experience, Ginge is the favorite here. So if you want an underdog, you want the Druid.
Ooh, that's a good Shroud opener there as well. And he's going to get quickness while he's in Shroud, then probably translate that directly into Reaper, into Lich when he drops out. Is he going to go for it? Oh, Lich him. Do it. Oh, what's he doing? Go on, use Lich form. Why? Come on, he's dead. He's literally already dead at this point. No, what are you doing? Ah, okay, fine. He is deciding to... Wait, what is he throwing? Oh my god. Okay, fine. Never mind. He's auto-attacking a little bit. The Reaper is good here, but he can't get his heal. He keeps getting interrupted. He might win anyway, actually. Here, the Reaper going for it, but he gets some mobilize. Is he going to be able to finish? Why is he not using Lich form? Seriously, it's like your best move. Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
No way! Gab was at 50 health. He had 50 health. Wait, I don't think Gab can finish this. It's a downstate.
The Ranger will win because the Ranger can use his pet to revive himself.
Oh,
so
I don't know.
No
Downstate Necro does decent damage. That was close.
He didn't use his pet to revive himself, which is almost a throw there from Gabasky there. But I mean, the biggest thing here is that the Reaper outright he did. If he literally just used Lich form at the start of go in Shroud once, immediately go Lich form, the Druid would have died within 5 seconds. I mean, this is amazing. He has an I win button and he refuses to press it. Right, that is interesting.
Oh my gosh. I don't think when playing PvP with Ginge, and I say this because he's the guy that I've probably played with the most, I don't think I've ever seen him using Lich form. I feel like that's just a rare thing with him.
Okay, I'm going to say that is a misplay. Lich form, pretty good.
Now, Gab was honestly doing a really good job there of stacking Condis onto Ginge for most of that fight. And he's sitting here with 27k HP. So he's got a fat... I mean, they both have about 27k HP. So they're both dealing with fat HP pools.
Here comes the great sort of pull. It's good. And yeah, there's Condi suddenly stacked up there. And the Ranger is actually able to... Oh, he's going to Lich now. Oh, that might just work, to be honest, because this is a pretty good skill. If you can actually get the follow-up here, I think the Druid just dies pretty much. Yep. Well, ain't it this is the thing, guys. Lich form, pretty good move. Oh, nobody's going to use his heal skill here. He gets it. There it is. Not the best use form of Lich, but he has the Shroud now, and he should be able to finish this. Just go in Shroud, and it is over.
Gab's got nothing left in his kit, really.
Yeah, there it is. There we go. Goes for the something. He actually needs to be careful not to die. He should just go Shroud right now. Oh my god. Okay, he now finally finds that F1 key. Should be able to stomp it out. There we go. Gets the kill. That was a big win there here for Ginge, securing that there with the Shroud there. Yeah, again, the Lich was maybe a little bit on the early side. The Immobilize was good from the Druid to deny the Lich from following up there fully correctly. But you can see that those auto attacks, they force those dodges and they force those kills.
Lich diff.
Pretty much. That was pretty much the Lich diff there. And that was, there was some pretty questionable stuff going on in that game. But you know what? It was good, right? It was some good content right there.
We have the first tied 1-1 going
1-1.
into the final battle here. We have a very even match. Both of them have been taking hits off of each other. The first match was won with the winner having about 50 HP at one point. Second match was won with Ginge having about 15% HP. So they are both going neck and neck here at each other. I agree, though. I think if Ginge figures out how to press one button and auto attack, he's got it.
And that is going to be the key here, right? I think the really important thing is laying down that open, right? If he can just get in Shroud, pressure the Druid out, because the way you want to use Lich, you essentially want to use it when your opponent doesn't have anything left to avoid it, right? That's why because it has like this very, very high sustained damage output. So if your opponent has no remaining capacity to do anything to prevent you from damaging them, it's incredibly strong. It's actually not amazing if you, like using it now is actually a really bad idea from Ginga here. That actually might lose in the game. In fact, it is going to lose in the game here, almost certainly. Yeah, he's dead.
That immobilized chain from Gab. Ginga hasn't been able to move this whole time.
Yeah, that was really, really bad there. Now, he does get out there. Good use of the flesh worm there to do this, and he will be able to actually survive, at least for a little while. He'll be able to get Shroud up again pretty soon here. There it is. He's going to go for some CC, and he's going to land that there. He's going to drop out of Shroud immediately. He's got 3,000 health, but I believe this is going to be the end here for the Reaper. I mean, like, this is, yeah, that is going to be the end of that. Like, he can't, even if he gets down state, again, Ranger down state is better than Necromancer down state, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I mean, that was that ultimately came down to poor skill usage from the Reaper. I think the Reaper didn't realize that he can remove conditions from himself or simply just port away. What you could have done there at the start, there was simply port away from the immobilize, then reset, then go around again. Enter Shroud there as well to kind of tank some of the damage and drop Shroud there to remove conditions. Using Lich there was, I think. Okay, this is actually going to sound very, very harsh and very, very weird. But again, to be analytical, I think he made the worst possible play outside of doing nothing by using Lich Form there. In fact, I think he was actually in a good spot because he kind of had the Druid forced back there. The only bad action for him to do there was either do nothing or use Lich Form, right? And he used Lich Form.
Yep. I do want to hand it though to Gab on the immobilized chain. I think he chained it really well on him. Ginge wasn't moving for about 10 seconds.
Well, I mean, I hate to say that. That was one ability. That was Entangle.
Well, wait. All right, hold on. Let's join them for the post game. Yeah. You know these skills way better than me. Yeah. I thought he immobilized him, then ran up and used Entangle. I thought he had done something else first. I'm just special. This is why you're here. This is why we have the expert here.
It was big, you know.
I'm just here for the wise ass jokes.
Okay,
all right,
let's get in
let's
there.
Go. Gab coming in hot.
Those stunts, man, those are harsh.
Repping the Druid. We love to see it.
So, Gab, after you beat him the first time, coming into that and then lost, coming into that third round there, was there a game plan in mind? Did you know that you were planning on immobilizing him for 5 hours?
Yeah, because second match when I started with the sword, I saw that it was a loss for me because I lost too many HP for me, so I had to swap back for short bow and try to run, but it was too late for me. So that's what I saw, that the short bow is a winning game for me to stun him in place, and Jacaranda will help me with that.
Oh, absolutely.
That was intelligent to do that actually. Like you pretty much played that out correctly. Like you just denied the Reaper from getting anywhere near you, and just killed him with short bow. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Ginge, what made you panic and hit the oh shit button on Lich form there?
The damage that it does. That's
Now, the issue with that is that you actually played directly into Lich Form's only weakness, which is the fact that it can't hit people if they simply walk away from you.
Yeah, right.
And then he used his keyboard to WASD away, rendering your Lich Form useless.
The Lich Form counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Ginge, you still got another shot. You're fighting Rageassassin next. Gab, you are guaranteed to be moving on out of Group B. Huge upset in my book. I'm so proud of you. Oh my god.
I'm proud of you, dude. That's a good play.
Represent ACP, my man.
That build, the Druid build there, or any kind of Condi Ranger build, it actually it is really good against people who aren't experienced in PvP, because it is surprisingly hard to play around that and very easy to play, right? Which makes it a great build there. Particularly stuff involving movement, which is essentially traps are very good against new players. And ranged condition weapons are very good against new players, and that build brings all that. And you throw in Immobilize into that, and players really do not know how to deal with that whatsoever, right? if, for example, there were a lot of ways out there that the Necromancer could have used there. For example, flesh worming away, going in Shroud would have survived that and probably won the round from that position. Using the heal skill would have probably been a victory there. Using Spectral Walk was probably a victory there. Because of a little bit of inexperience there, maybe unfamiliarity with the skills, that ended up in that build being incredibly punishing. Like the Druid build there from Gabba is incredibly punishing if you don't know how to handle it, and it has a lot built into its kit that makes it like quite a good build to play defensively, and if you play too aggressively into it, you end up dying very, very quickly, which is exactly what happened there. So yeah, Gabba played it very, very well there and secured the victory versus the Reaper.
Very nice. All right, Gab,
Yeah, I
get
love you
out of
too.
here. We're bringing
Okay,
Rage in.
get outta
We
here.
are. We are.
Get
You have
outta here.
earned the right
Get
to
out.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Rage, how you doing, man? After this display, after you saw the underdog Gab take down the Salad, are you feeling confident now that you can do the same thing and kick this Wilbur out?
Well, I'm feeling lucky, if that helps.
Well, the Salad is a ranger, so that's not what I'm using.
All right, so Rage, I got a question for you. When you are doing your raids, what is your favorite class to bring into raids, and why is it Guardian?
Well, it's Hollow.
All right, why
And
is it
that's
Hollow?
Ooh, Weaver here. actually.
Well, because basically it's the closest thing that plays to how Staff Tempest used to, in the sense that you can like restructure your rotation a little bit to like burst harder depending on phase timings.
I like
was it
it.
gonna be Tempest
Okay,
versus
that was
Weaver?
actually very helpful. All right, and then Ginge, my question for you is, do you love me?
Whoa.
Sure, when it benefits me, yeah.
Whoa.
Yes, you guys heard it.
Whoa,
He said
oh
yes.
my goodness me. Oh, and here is the Hollow Smith versus the Weaver.
Oh,
Goodness
baby.
gracious me.
Oh
Wait,
no, Weaver's
and
the other
here it
thing I like to
is.
play.
It's the Prot Hollow as well.
I
the
bet he does
Prot
good
Hollow.
DPS.
This is a build that can definitely bring some big DPS to the table, but also some fantastic sustain as well. And that is where it's going to be. This is actually the build that is being played by Rageassassin, is right now the current supreme duelist in PvP for 1v1s and surviving outnumbered fights. This is the build you want to go with, or more or less anyway. This is the build you want to go with.
Wow, talk up my build a lot.
So what you're saying is, if he were to lose on this build, he must be really big.
It's interesting. Like, certainly, I think this is actually very definitely a losable match a bit. Like, particularly seeing as this is going to be off point. There's no point here, right? So a lot of the Hollow's abilities here are AoEs on the ground, which is great when you're trying to hold or capture it, take over a point, right? But when you can actually just move out of the AoEs, it's obviously less so. So the Weaver definitely has some ability to be useful. And honestly, when we're dealing with a tournament like this, little fresh peepos, fresh to PvP, it's much less about builds and more about actually execution and kind of knowing what all the abilities do and pressing them as hard as possible.
I love it. All right, Teapot, let's head down. Let's do it. Good luck, boys.
Thanks.
Here we go.
All right. We are actually seeing two very meta builds here. I'm excited for this one.
Yep, we have basically two of the strongest 1v1 builds in the game right now, which is Burning Weaver, Fire Weaver there with the Sage Amulet Leadership Rune, and then of course the Pro Hollow from Rage over here.
All right, now if I was to tell you Ginge has got maybe a week and a half of experience on Weaver, and Rageassassin has about a couple hours worth of experience on this Prot Hollow build, who do you think has the advantage here in terms of knowing their class?
This is a really interesting question. I would say that the Prot Hollow build in general is probably going to be a little bit more effective in terms of just kind of working out of the box. But if he tries to play it like this is PvE, it is going to go horribly. And yeah, we kind of see that the damage is not really like that. Honestly, that minion, that elemental minion, they're doing a lot of work. But oh, look at that resustain there from the Hollow. He's getting a lot of that health back there as well, which is quite nice. Does get CC, but is able to wriggle away. And yeah, the Hollow getting his health back quite nicely. The heat therapy passive there from Hollow Smith, like really sustaining. Oh, look at that sustain. Then gets the heal off there as well. And I think the Weaver might eventually kind of run out of steam in a sense here as well. The Hollow is not doing a very good job of actually getting his damage off off here particularly well, but if he just stays in hollow form a little bit more, you're going to start to see that those might start to ramp up, and a lot of that damage come through here as well. They're getting up to a good height, and you can kind of see that he does understand the Holosmith class mechanic here a little bit, and that's really helping him out a lot in this 1v1. Oh, that's a really good thumper.
The thumper got him.
Great CC. It's a good CC right there. He's got to finish though. He can he's on full health. His opponent's on 2 health, right? This is actually a free win at this point. All he's got to do is hold W and kill this man. Do it. Hit him with an auto attack. There it is. He lands on it. There's the Corona. Oh, oh my god. He massively ate that flame uprising. Oh, that was a big mistake there. He nearly died. He's going to get away with this. Just barely. He survives that. He's on mortar kit, so he is going to get some good stay out from that. But the 4 burns are actually really hurting right now. There's the CC, but he actually dies. He might be able to finish this in downstate here. Like, Ellie downstate is not super good. So actually,
downstate worse.
No, he's too low. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And he should be able to, the barrier there from the pulse is good, but he does get down, so it's not going to be enough there.
Wow, that was close.
Again, you can kind of see what I was talking about earlier, right? Like the Rage he was too cautious. He was on full health. His opponent was around 2,000 health with no abilities left over, and he let him live, right? He spared him.
Yep. Correct me if I'm wrong. When the double thumper hit, that was the time to go in and murder Ginge. I mean, Ginge was at like 1k health.
When he landed that CC, that is like when you just start going crazy, right? You know, your opponents like can't do anything because they're crowd controlled. You just want to get in there and hit them. Instead, he backed off and just didn't do anything. Like even if he'd swapped to mortar kit or something like that and just like threw a few little ranged blasts at his opponent, that probably would have ended it there and then. But he kind of let his opponent resustain and kind of get back into this here as well. That's kind of a little bit of a misplay there.
Props to Rageassassin though for playing that kit fairly well for learning it in about an hour. Like I think he looked at it about an hour ago and then started trying to learn what the abilities and combos were.
Yeah, he knows what his skills do, and you can kind of see that. You know, he plays Holosmith in PvE, so he knows how profession works. It's just like how to actually apply that, and it's more like with a lot of players like this is that. In a lot of these games, they come down to decision making, right? You know, when you're at like a fairly entry level PvP tournament, it's all about decision making, like which player makes the best decisions. And in all of these games, in my opinion, they have not even been dictated by build or balance or anything. It's all come down to decisions, right? Like the Lich form there basically ended the game immediately, right? In the previous one, he instantly lost the game when he pressed Lich form. And there, like with the decision to play passive, that was an immediate loss, right? The Weaver resustained and it was game over. Right,
so would you focus the Fire Ellie here, or would you let it go?
I think you can. I mean, he can definitely kill it here and just ignore the Weaver for a while. Now, the problem with that is that if you're focused on the Elemental, it will then. It's then going to allow the Weaver to free cast on you, but in general, it's not super threatening because it's not really doing a crazy amount of damage here. And the Weaver's getting pressured very, very hard, so I don't think it's really necessary. Like, you can just kind of leave it up or like slowly kill it, right? It will like get cleaved out anyway. Yeah, it's going to die eventually there because of the Holosmith has a lot of good area effect damage there, and it can't dodge, right? It's going to sit there and take it, and there you go. It's already fallen, so. This is kind of like a mistake. Like Weave Self is a really good elite skill for the Weaver, and not having that is actually a really big deal there as well. You can see the Prot Hollow is really going ahead right now, looking to get his revenge in this game. Has learned the build. Every single game he's going to level up. So think about it. Every game lasts like a few minutes. That's like 10% more experience on the build every single time, becoming a better gamer. Oh, that was a really good.
Oh, there it is. There's the punish.
Yeah, there it is. That was a big punish. There, no stun breaks there for the Weaver, and just destroyed that thumper turret. I'm loving that holographic smash shockwave on that thing to combo with the thumper turret, and that was just a devastating combo. He did overheat at the end, but he killed his opponents.
We have yet another win-win on both sides in bracket B. This bracket is very close with each other. All the competition seems like they are like neck and neck with it. I agree though. I feel like Rageassassin definitely took control of that one and seemed like he was in control the whole time. I don't think I've seen him miss a thumper turret. I think he's procced it on Ginge every chance he's dropped it.
He's a gamer, that's for sure. And like the thumper turret is very much like a twofold thing here. Oh, he actually has a wrong trait. He may not be aware of this actually, so I won't. I think no help allowed, right?
I was gonna say not right now. Yeah. You can tell him after. You can tell him in the post game.
like the interesting thing about this this build is that protection removes conditions. Like when you apply protection to yourself, you remove conditions, and you can actually go ahead and trait the Thumper turret to spawn with well, it will pulse protection, right, with experimental turrets, and that will be very handy actually, because he'll basically get a bit of extra free condition cleanse just by having the turret down, which is kind of nice there as well.
Very nice.
You don't always play with the turret though. Like I think a lot of players actually don't play with turret anymore. Like these days, they go for a slightly different approach on Prot Hollow, but you know, you still can if you so desire.
All right, if you were to bring one of your characters into this PvP right here, like what character in your opinion is the god tier PvP 1v1 champ right now? Is it the Prot Hollow, or do you think there's something better than it that nobody else has mastered yet?
I mean, for honestly, for this situation actually here, where it's in the 2v2 arena, what you probably want to go with is either a Kondirev or, funnily enough, actually a Warrior. Really good in this kind of situation. But there was a 1v1 tournament recently with some like very high level players, and Kondirev was doing an incredibly good job, and Warrior ended up actually winning there too. Like on point, things are a little bit different because Conquest is very different to this type of thing. When you're in Conquest, it's like, it's not about can you kill your opponent 1v1 when there's no healing. It's more like, can you survive 1v2 for a little while when your opponent rotates to try and kill you? And this is a very different thing. So the best build here is not necessarily the best build for Conquest. The best build for Conquest is currently Prot Hollow. But for this, it actually is a little bit more interesting, a little bit more different because of the way the games actually play out.
Now, was there any tactical advantage to Rageassassin sitting in his home on the start and fighting right here on the other side of the stairs, not in the middle?
In general, like, terrain advantage is definitely a really big thing. Here, it's very flat, so it's not really relevant for either player. But bear in mind that there's a lot more range damage potential from the Hollow. Like, if the Hollow like sits himself on a little hill, he can just fire mortars at him until the guy dies, basically, if he wants to. So, in general, the terrain here doesn't really necessarily favor either player as such. It's just that the Hollow has more potential to abuse terrain there as well. They're just kind of going at it here as well. Look at these guys go. They're going crazy.
I feel like I'm watching heal wars more than I'm watching DPS wars here. Both of these have crazy high sustain.
This is exactly why both of these builds are great for 1v1 in the Conquest game mode as well.
Ooh,
right?
the
Because
double
they are
CC
just
chain
tanky.
there.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
turret.
Finish
Oh,
it. And he got it.
Oh, Thumper turret claims another victim there. Absolute beast mode there.
Thumper turret into,
land.
oh my gosh. The triple
Yeah.
CC chain. Fantastic.
He couldn't get away. He couldn't get away from the Thumper turret there. Didn't have any stun breaks or anything like that, and simply fell prey to the Thumper.
Wow. Wow. All right, let's go join him for the post game. Rageassassin comes in, learns the build, learns the class, and copies it in about an hour, and comes in looking like an expert. I don't think I saw you miss a single Thumper turret.
Yeah, those CC chains.
What do you mean by missed Thumper turret?
Congratulations, Rage. All right, now at any point in this time,
something that you just place to do like auto damage or something?
is the what?
It knocks down.
Isn't turret just something you place so it does like automatic like damage?
You're joking, right? You're pulling our chain, right? You better know that that was knocking him down, because if you were doing that on accident, you're full of shit.
Well, I thought that it only knocked down if you like activated it.
No, it pulses.
It
it's
pulses
a very fun skill.
Yeah.
Very fun skill, and it actually won you every game. It won you both the games you won because it thumped him, and then you hit him with another CC and he died.
Wait, so hold on. Rage, what was going through your mind then when you saw Ginge laying down on his ass for half the fight?
Well, I was like using every single skill that I saw that had some sort of like basically I just looked at every single skill. I said, okay, like which of these skills look like they might be useful in PvP? All right, this one gives, this one does some damage. This one does knockdown. This one does, like healing, AoE. And basically I just memorized which skills to use, and I just used all of them. I just kind of figured, okay, let me try and set up some sort of a rotation here, and I'm like, okay, let me maybe start off with this thing. It might be a good starting CC.
Oh my
Place
gosh.
this thing, place the turret first because the turret like does damage over time. What do you call it? Use the 3 skill on sword because it gives quickness, so I can go into hollow and use some damage.
Wow.
And then like when I'm cooling down, I would heal. So I was like, okay, this is just basically generally what I'm gonna do.
That was
Rageassassin has been watching my stream, and I have a new favorite for the tournament because that is exactly what you should do in PvP when you're starting out. Oh my goodness. He has a wrinkly brain. This is not Rageassassin. This is Wrinkle Assassin, guys. He has a incredibly ridged brain, massive intellect there. Just so everyone,
inside
guys,
scoop on the mind of a genius.
if you guys want to get into PvP, just go back in the stream, clip that, and listen to it. That is exactly what you should do. He looked at his abilities, and he was like, I'm going to use them in a way that seems good. My man. Okay, very good.
Now, Ginge, I got some good news for you, right? Because you took a game off Gab, and you took a game off of Rageassassin, which is definitely going to put you into the next round, into that third place advancing squad. So you're not out of it just yet. You just have no pride and no one's rooting for you anymore. Is that going to affect you in any way, shape, or form?
Holy shit.
For those that don't know, by the
my
way,
God.
like if I was to name a best friend in this game, it's Ginge. Ginge is my homie. I love the dude, so I'm gonna give him as much shit as I want.
I cry when I get off a stream with them.
Oh my.
Like when I won that one match against Ginga, I was like, well, I won one match. I won one, like round now. So I'm totally fine now if I go out of the tournament.
No, I got an honest question, Ginge. Will you pull out my Dragon Hunter for me? Will you make me proud?
Hell no.
All right. Well, then I'm still rooting for Gab then.
All right, cool.
Oh,
All
yeah,
right.
one more thing. Like, I probably wouldn't have dodged as much if energy sigil wasn't part of the build. But I was like, I'm wasting my sigil if I don't, dodge around a lot.
True. Where
I like it.
Sorry,
Getting value.
Let me throw in the seedings here. Rageassassin, and then second place is going to be Ginga. And then what's going to happen is since bracket A has 4 people in it and the other brackets had 3, the third person in bracket A is going to auto advance. All right, so we have this, and this. Wait. We're going to put Ginga over here, actually. There we go. I just realized that that the people would have been playing each other. All right, I figured it out. We're good to go. I solved the problem. I don't have as big of a brain as Rage, but mine still works somewhat. All right, everybody. Congratulations. You guys can head up, and then I'm going to go into Streaming 1 and tell them that we're ready for our Bracket A showdown, which is going to start with a 200 gold giveaway to the winner between Empress and Humper for them to give away on their streams to their viewers.
That is some big money right there.
All right. All right, everybody, we are ready for Group A showdowns here. So, to start it off, we have Empress versus Humper. The winner taking home 200 gold to give away on their stream to their viewers. Let's get it going, all right? Hop down into Streaming 2 for a sec. Yo. All right, we are in the final bracket here, bracket A. Now that you guys know that 200 gold is on the line, does this amp you up in any way? Like, is this for your viewers at this point?
It's for the honor of my ancestors.
Ooh,
We're here to have fun.
serious business.
Do you have Mulan soundtrack playing in the background right now?
We have a support. This is a spicy build here. Okay, like what? Ooh. This is where the content. Wait. What? Yeah. Okay, I like it. This is good. This is good. We have double support. It's support 1v1 right now.
Wait.
I like it.
Hold on. Humper is going to play a support guard, and Empress, you aren't going to play a support guard to match your main?
No, that's boring.
Oh.
main
She
is
don't
not
want these
guard.
hands. She don't want these
Oh!
hands.
We
She
have
knows. She knows.
Minion Mansa Ellie. Minion Mansa Ellie is in play. Now
Oh no.
this build, by the way, is absolute fire in ranked. You will actually farm people if you play this. If you play this in ranked, you will farm people. Okay, and this is a big brain pick here from Empress. I think giant brain.
Humper, she might want those hands.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know we were having Minion Mancer up in here. I'm kind of sweating now. I came into this, I was like, dude, if there's one Minion Mancer, I might be walking away empty. But
all right, now Empress,
Mhm.
have you been preparing for this? Have you been preparing for the 1v1s, or has it just been? For those that don't know, Empress is a huge PvP support main, so she does a lot of supporting, but not typically much in the damage realm here. Is this going to be new territory for you, or are you feeling confident?
I haven't been able to prepare a lot, to be perfectly honest, because I'm sleep deprived from work. But I did want to like honor the integrity of the competition, and not like try to roll a DPS class simply because I think I have more games than everyone else.
Ooh, okay.
In this tournament, so I just wanted to be a little more fair.
I like
as
it.
I can be.
Well, thank you. I think Minion Mancer Ellie is a good pick. I think that's the right choice. All right, now Humper, tell me what's the PvP experience? What are you bringing to the table in terms of experience here?
I think I have the awards for being called trash the most by other streamers. To quote, please use res signet. Do get that a lot, but I mean, I'm here. I'm playing guard, and I mean, my outfit's pretty good looking. So I mean, whoever looks better usually at the end of the day comes out.
Facts. You do look
Excuse me,
fire,
I always look better than you.
and your staff looks sexy. And on top of that, you don't have to res people in this fight, so you're already don't have to care about that. Huge step up for you. All right, I am excited. You guys are amazing. Good luck. We're gonna hop down.
Nice.
All right, give it to me straight here. Minion Mancer Ellie versus support core guard. Who has the advantage in the 1v1?
This should be unlosable for the Ellie. Okay, unlosable. I mean, there are a few handicaps there. Like Empress has chosen to run two completely worthless traits: Powerful Aura and Earth's Embrace. Like just kind of a handicap there. Throwing away two just for fun there. Of course, they are only, well, Earth's Embrace just sucks. It's a 300-second cooldown proc when you're below 50% health, which is useless. And Powerful Aura, there are no allies here except the minions, and that's not going to be much value. But I don't think it matters. I mean, like, the Guardian, he can't do anything, right? Like, his build, it cannot do damage, really. I mean, he has actually put in the Zeal trait line to try and do damage, and that is actually a very good choice here, but he still has Staff Greatsword with only support utilities. He is literally a free kill.
Staff Greatsword. I don't think I've seen that combo before.
This is kind of one of the weaknesses of support guard, actually, in PvP, is that it can't really defend itself very well. It needs its allies to defend it. And, well, you're kind of seeing that now. Like, Empress will be camping above 90% health here, fairly effective.
What's the over-under that this game makes it a full 3 minutes before we actually see someone die?
It shouldn't, as long as the Ellie plays correctly. It shouldn't be too much of a problem in terms of the time here. Like, the Guardian will kind of just run out of stuff eventually. Like, again, like, this is kind of the main issue. Like, the Ellie is playing very, very passively right now, and that is causing us some problems. But it should only be a matter of time. How long is the question, I suppose.
Can Humper find a way to spin to win fast enough to kill the Ellie? I feel like I'm watching these cooldowns here, and everybody, like, Humper has everything left to him. He's still got his renewed focus. He's still got his heal ability. Like, he's not dying anytime soon here at all.
As soon as that renewed focus is popped, that's when you know that things are causing. There are going to be some problems here for sure. And I honestly think that he's being carried by retaliation right now. Like, the Ellie is just dying to retail. That's the main damage output here from the Guardian, I think, so far.
So what you're saying is after the patch, he's screwed.
Yeah, after the patch, this wouldn't. Yeah, this 1v1 would not go in his direction. I've got to say though, actually, like the Guardian is actually playing this as well as he could be. He's actually not eating a lot of damage. He's doing a good job of avoiding a lot of the damage from the Ellie, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
and he's killing the
actually
minions
playing that
off.
out well. Yeah, like for what it's worth, he is pushing it to the limit. Like he is very pressured, and you can kind of see the sustain of the Ellie is just very advantageous for Empress here. She's getting a lot of value out of just like not dying, and the Guardian over time is having more and more trouble with getting his health back.
Now here's the thing, I don't know if he knows or if people are aware, but when you go into overtime here, you can't heal or go invisible. So at some point, Humper's not able to heal himself. And that's about in 17 seconds.
Yeah, it will. After the timer, it's actually kind of interesting, like because the Ellie won't be able to heal us. She won't be able to heal us either. Now, there's one thing actually that I'd really like to see the Ellie abuse way more. Actually, is that the glyphs, like all the minor glyph to summon the elemental, it actually it doesn't share a cooldown, so you can actually have all 4 of them up at the same time, which would be really good right now. It would just overwhelm the Guardian completely. In fact, I think we might see Empress lose now. In fact, I think she's almost certainly going to lose.
Wow.
Like
Humper going in on Greatsword.
Oh, wait,
Hops down. No, don't take damage. No, Humper, what are you doing?
He like ran into the gas.
Yeah.
That was very questionable right there. Yeah,
Humper still has renewed focus though. There it is.
Yeah,
he pops it right there.
This is game over. Like this is over. Like
he has it.
Kill Empress here at this point.
Oh my gosh, we have the support core guard taking down the Ellie in what Mighty Teapot said was an unwinnable matchup.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, that is... Yeah.
And he is speechless.
I mean, I don't even know what to say there. Like, that should not have happened. I mean...
Empress might lose the 200 gold. Oh my gosh.
That was pretty brutal stuff right there. Goodness me.
Now,
the support core guard making it work.
In a surprising way, the greatsword actually worked out. Like, legitimately, that's where the surprise damage kind of came from with the retaliation and with a couple whirling rats.
That is indeed exactly what happened. He really got the job done there. I mean, look, I've got to say, like, his build choice, okay, questionable. His execution of it, actually good, right? To be fair to him, actually. Like, Humper did put in some work there. I think he is playing this pretty much as correctly as he can. I think that he's actually very intelligently set up his like Zeal tray line here. Like, so he has perma retail there because of retreat, raffle spirit, all the other ages he can provide to himself there as well. Yep. He's dealing out fantastic DPS. Like when he's on the greatsword, healing himself up a little bit when he's on staff. I mean, like this is some big brain stuff here. Like, I mean, there's one thing that he could definitely do here that would make it better. He could just go for full on core power guardian, which is actually a very solid build there. Do we see a relog? No, we don't actually. We see a slight difference in build there. Okay, Empress has upgraded.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, right. That now. Okay, in theory, this is now catastrophic for Humper, but let's see if he can pull it off. Empress has improved her build here. I would really like to see Empress just go ahead and what she should do here is go through all the attunements, summon all the minions at the start, and then hold W until Humper dies.
Ooh.
But I'm not sure if we'll see that.
We're not sure if we're going to see the execution on that though. If Humper wins this, if Humper wins this 2-0, then we got to start asking ourselves, man, is this build a favorite? Is this one of the top PvP 1v1 builds? Is Humper that big brain and nobody's thought of it before?
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, I think we're seeing some of that Dota or MOBA pedigree here from Humper. Like, he was actually positioning himself quite intelligently there in that game. I was impressed. I think he did a great job. And just despite what I would consider to be a pretty severe build disadvantage, he was able to play around that and get the job done.
Heck yeah. All right, 9 seconds. We get to see him go at it again. This time, Empress rocking air instead of earth, trolling a little bit less, and looking like she actually wants to try and take this game off of him.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Here come the minions. Oh, look at them. Oh, this arrow. Oh, this is going to hurt so much for poor Humper, man. Oh, no, the arrow. But he does get out of it, though. But the lightning orb is going to be
both
the
dodge
fault.
rolls
Oh, no. Oh, that hurts. Oh, my goodness. Humper does manage to heal it up, but he burned quite a lot of his stuff to survive that, actually. The air elemental is going to go down here, but here comes another air of that fresh air is really doing some work onto Humper right now. This is looking pretty scary right now, Pritch.
All right, I think he's gotten all of the Ellies down, so now he just has to deal with Empress herself. But that's a tall order to ask for, especially when you have 24 stacks of vulnerability on you. Oh
yeah,
my
look
gosh.
at these aerobots, just don't stop. Look at this build. There's the immobiles. Another elemental is up because he has a very short cooldown. She even took the glyph trait there for some more value. And poor old Humper. I mean,
He is
this,
in full retreat mode. He is trying to break line of sight.
That was a sick lightning flash to immobilize Humper there with the Earth Overload. And yeah, I mean, this is kind of what the first game probably should have looked like. Like, the retail is juicy, but the renewed focus has already been forced. And, like, this is the end, right? Like, there we go. See?
Yep.
Like I said, unlosable matchup. Empress stops trolling, gets the job done, and there we go.
Empress realizing she didn't have enough oomph and that she needed to bring air trait line into the situation completely changed it all around. It wasn't even close. Humper was running for his life for about 45 seconds there before Empress finally got the kill in.
Yeah, I mean, like, that is just exactly how the first game should have gone. Like, she attacked him and did not stop until he died.
Which is as 1v1s should go. Yeah. You typically do go after them until they die.
Well, what I mean is, like, you know, she didn't, like, what I mean by that is, like, she did not allow him any time to, like, resustain, right? Like, she kept attacking no matter what, and he was unable to prevent her from doing that. Like, what's very important in any situation, like duelist or team fight, you want to have, I typically refer to this as like a shove, right? You want to be able to prevent your opponent from pressuring you or prevent your opponent from pressuring your allies. And that's what this Guardian does not have. He is unable to prevent the aggression, right? This is kind of what I went into earlier, right? Like, when you're playing Guild Wars 2, you always want to be the aggressor. If you're, like, here's an expression that, you know, listen to this expression and learn it well, chat, okay? If you aren't attacking, you are probably losing, right? And that is exactly what happened to Humperdincker. He was never able to actually attack effectively and therefore was losing the entire game. There was not even a single moment of that game where he had any hope of winning, pretty much, right? And, well, I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles, right?
That's what happens when you bring a support core guard with a greatsword into a 1v1 arena.
I like it. I like the energy on that. I like a bit of support core guard. Like, this guy's definitely got some balls on him, but I think they're about to be removed by the Elementalist.
I will say, when he procs Greatsword 4 into Greatsword 2, that chunks Empress to about half health. So if he can somehow find a way to combo that with some other abilities, I don't know if he can pop a Staff 3 into Staff 2, kind of damaging him, something. If he can find the burst, he seems to be cutting through Empress's health relatively well when he gets the combo off.
Yeah, he can get the combo off, but the trouble is he just doesn't really have much of a follow-up to that. Like, he can greatsword auto attack, I guess, and as you say, go for a bit of staff damage. But the thing is, when he's on staff, his output is just non-existent. He can't do anything right now. Like, for all he can heal. Oh, renewed focus. That's unfortunate. That was maybe honestly a misclick. I don't know why he would use that skill. Oh, Empress eats all of that though, but she should be able to heal up pretty effectively there with the glyph. And yeah, she's doing a good job of not being dead so far. And yeah, like, with the renewed focus burn, this is a little bit scary, I think. And I think Empress hasn't done a very good job so far of actually getting damage. And you can kind of see almost the inverse of the previous game, right? Like, like Humper, he is not allowing the tempo to go in favor of his opponent.
Humper trying to retreat now. He knows he has cooldowns. He's still waiting on renewed focus to come back if he's gonna have a shot at this. And Empress basically just walks right through Staff 5 and says, "I don't care." Gets the pull in. Oh, and then immediately stunned afterwards, though. Good stun by Empress to stop any follow-up.
Yeah, Shocking Aura is really annoying here in this matchup here. Oh, that was a good lightning orb there from Empress as well. Look at all that damage. 25 vuln. Does get comes off there as well. I think Empress just needs to continue just like pushing this like as hard as she can. Like, the cooldowns here are low. Like, I think she's a little bit worried to go in and die, but that's very unlikely to actually happen in this matchup, right? The Guardian, it can do a little bit of damage, but it is a bit of a noodle after a certain amount of time, and the Ellie has so many answers to this, and The minions are now coming back up. Like one thing that I think is actually like a really big misplay here from Empress is that she can summon like all the minions, right? Like getting all the minions up is actually something that she can do here. It will just like auto win the game. As you can see here, she can actually use the elemental again, right? Like, you'll notice that the air one is now up. But no, I mean like the one in Earth too, and it will actually summon two. You'll have the air one and the Earth one simultaneously, and you can do that with fire and water. And she's only summoning one at a time, which is actually a pretty big mistake in my opinion. She has 2 air elementals up now there as well, so she's doing a good job there. But she can actually like summon a whole bunch of these and then just go crazy and just kill all of them. And as you can see, now she does have 2 up, so that is
Renewed
a good
focus
play
is
there.
back up.
3 minions there. Oh, look at that! Like massive lightning up there. Look at those minions going crazy up there. Like that is what we like to see. We love to see this. We really do.
No heal ability. 9 seconds, 7 seconds before there's no more healing. Can Humper survive this with no healing left, no renewed focus, and no heal skill to block attacks?
It's definitely better for the Ellie. And oh wow, like yeah, Empress gets a massive burst in there right at the last second. That was juicy, very juicy right there indeed to finish off. And this should be kind of very good right now. Gets the blocker with the heal.
He needs to go into greatsword if he's got a shot.
He's got to go for like a one shot here and just try to kill her
and the stuns are too strong.
It is not going to happen. Oh wait, the knockback is good there, but it's not going to be good enough. I don't think that was it. That could have nearly been like a very cheeky win. I've got to say, but Empress here with a clutch it out. There we go.
Wow, that was easily our longest game, and probably going to be the longest series in my opinion. Is watching 2 supports duke it out. All right, let's go join him for the post game real fast. Setting records for longest game time. So, Empress, walk me through the swap from Earth to air. Did you get scared and think, crap, I could lose this? All right, good talk.
Wait, sorry, I was muted.
I was talking to Empress.
Oh.
Or she swapped from Earth to air after that first loss against you, and then came back with a lot more damage. I just wanted to pick her brain on that.
Oh, sorry, I was muted as well.
You're good.
This feels like a conference call at work, to be honest. I'm just scrambling to find the mute button. I swapped because, it was a very tanky matchup, and he tank kites very well, so I just needed to be able to pressure him a bit more.
Very nice. All right, now Humper. You took the first match off of Empress in a showdown that lasted to the very end. Did you know what happened in a PvP match when you reached the end of time? Were you aware?
Yeah, there's no healing.
Perfect. All right. And was that part of your game plan then, was to just greatsword her and whirling wrath her to death?
I mean, I figured because I got the ult, I have that advantage over. But I mean, I literally just could not make it to that next 2 because a lot of damage.
All right, I'm curious because you're running an off build here, right? A lot of big brain power going on here. What was the inspiration behind staff, greatsword, core guard, healer?
I mean, I was actually gonna play just sword shield, and then I was like, I don't know, some dumb monkey in chat.
So it comes back to chat. Chat told you what to do.
Listen. I had a cool skin for it. I was like, it might give me extra damage, and yep. I mean,
I think I would say the dumb monkey was indeed correct to make that decision. I think I think the Zeal swap was good. Was a big brain play. Definitely won you the first match there. I think the retaliation popping off, but in the end, support guard. Not the best at 1v1ing.
Are we gonna continue to see this in future matches? Or do you have another ace up your sleeve?
I mean, we'll see.
Whatever chat says.
I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay. I like it. Well, congratulations, Empress. 1 win down. Humper, you are 1 loss down. Next, we're gonna have Dew and Moey. So let's hop out and let them come in, and let's get Dew and Moey in here. And Dew. There we go. All right. These are the final 2 streamers that we have yet to see. I
There
am
we go.
very excited for this one. We got the clown himself, Moey. Now, Moey, talk to me, man. Where did you want to make people hate McDonald's, or was there some other reason for this? What inspired you to make a clown?
The clowns.
Yeah. Was it just like a spark of brilliance? Did somebody tell you, hey, you should make a clown? Like what made you want to start creating a bunch of clowns and haunting people's dreams?
I don't know. No one was doing like a Happy Meal giveaway, so I was like, hey, I might as well make a McDonald clown and start giving away Happy Meals.
So you saw an opening in the market. You saw that the game needed a clown with Happy Meals, and you stepped up. The community thanks you. All right, now Now before this, before we talked a couple days ago, I didn't know that you had played a lot of PvP in your time. Now this is an old PvP vet that we got here in Dewrah, and so he told me that he's gonna come in and have some fun with some troll stuff. So, coming in on the Mirage, do we have some fun stuff lined up here?
So, I figured some stuff out. I put some stuff together, and you know what? I put a game plan together, and you know what we have to do is, execute.
Oof. All right, so it's going to be execution. Moey, after hearing Dew's voice, are you in any way scared, or did you laugh a little bit inside?
No, I'll just give him a Happy Meal after he loses.
Wow.
Sorry, I was chuckling during the entire time.
Oh my gosh. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Good luck out there. I am going to move down with Teapot, and you guys can duke it out.
Okay, well, I mean, you were saying that Dew had like a troll build, but honestly, Moey's build is significantly more troll in my opinion. No, I'm kidding. Like, well, a little bit. I mean, he has Signet of Undeath, which is going to be a great way to basically kill himself, and Bloodborne, Well of Life, Ritual of Life. The res trait, well, he can't really res anyone, can he? Now, the saving grace here for Moey is that he does have Lich Form, and that might just solo carry him here, to be honest, if he remembers to actually use it.
Well, so I got a question for you here. We have all legendary weapons versus exotic weapons. Now, I know PvP is standardized, so I'm not saying that from a damage perspective, but purely from an aesthetics and a getting in the mind of your opponent's perspective, do the legendaries bring anything to the table here?
I mean, they certainly do. Like, if you can't stun your opponent, what can you do? Oh, that Lich is big. That is a big Lich right there. Oh, go on, hit those auto attacks. Like, this could be a dead Mirage. Oh, no, dude, the stealth bamboozled him. Please, like, he's got no idea what the resurrection is.
Dude's getting the hell out of town.
Yeah, that was actually well played there by the Mirage just to run away from the Lich there.
I'm sorry for voice things. I literally have my mic turned up all the way as high as it can go.
Like, this is kind of a weird matchup, actually. Like, the Necromancer in general is a pretty good duelist. Like, the core Necromancer is a pretty good duelist. So he should be pretty okay into the Mirage. The backpedaling there is going to make a lot of people in chat angry, I am sure. But the Necromancer is standing well here. Like, this is very, very favorable right now, in my opinion, for Moey. He's just going to slowly outsane. Like, Mesmer's greatest weakness is that it doesn't have the ability to heal itself very well. It can't re-sustain effectively. Dew is also running Chaos instead of a good trait line, and that's definitely punishing him here. So he's basically kind of going with 2 trait lines instead of 3, and that's causing issues. He does get his heal score off there quite nicely, but Moey should be able to kind of win like the slow grinder game here, right? Like, if he can, keep getting the pressure up, it should be pretty effective.
Wow. I feel like Moey's doing. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I was gonna say, I feel like Moey's doing a much better job of finding Dew and chasing him down and not getting stuck on clones. But Dew almost has the kill here.
Yeah, like that was. I mean, going in Shroud there was bad. I mean, he does get his heal skill off there, so he has some spectrometry. Can he transfer? Oh no, he did. Oh,
Teapot is speechless over here at the gameplay. 22 health left.
I mean, he outright refuses to use his best skills. Like, Moey refuses to use his actual good abilities, and it is making me sad, Pritch. Okay, it is making me very, very sad indeed. Okay, okay. I mean, listen, guys. Star 4 on Necro. Transfers conditions. Very good skill, okay? I've got, like, Judo also abusing the arcane theory, transfers Connie's back to his opponent is definitely very handy in this matchup for that 1v1. But Moey just refusing to heal himself, going into Shroud before being anywhere near his opponent, making sure he doesn't get any value out of weakening Shroud or healing outside of combat. I mean, that was very, very unfortunate there for poor Moey. That was, look. No. I can't. I'm not. I can't be. I'm reformed. I'm not toxic anymore.
All right. Can you say it in a constructive way? Hey, you should press this button better or more.
It just comes down to decision making there, right? It's kind of like, oh, I just scared the Mirage away, right? This is the great time to use my healing skill so I can get some health back. And he went into Shroud, and so obviously when you're in Shroud on Necromancer, you lose Shroud every second, right? You lose 3% of your Death Shroud every second. So if you go into Shroud too early, you end up reaching your opponent with no health left, essentially. And that's exactly what happened there. So instead of backing off a little bit and trying to resustain, because he just shoved his opponent away, his opponent was able to escape, he instead immediately denied any opportunity for himself to heal, and then went in and had nothing to actually follow up with in any way.
I got you here. So when do you think is the perfect time to see Lich? When do you want to see Moey go into Lich here?
After his opponent has used stealth and blink is when you should use Lich.
Okay.
So when there's no stealth available, and when these blinks are very questionable here. Going for the long form blink there as well. Going now, we're going to see the Necromancer tank a lot of damage there with Shroud. Yeah, some good use of Shroud there for sure. From Moey. Is he going to use the transfer here? Will he use it? Like, he doesn't actually have any coins on. Will he use it now? Look, he's all these abilities. Like, okay, he cancels the transfer mod there as well. Uses fear. Doesn't use the fear yet, actually. Can he try and land that? That would be really good if he could. Or can he get it off? Oh, go. Okay, he doesn't go for the fear there as well. Oh, this backpedaling. Why is he doing it? Oh, my God. Like, this. Okay, now it's actually a good Lich here. Like, he could get some value out of this. Like, this could potentially just kill his opponent. No, why? Okay. All right, okay, fine, never mind. He just dropped out of the Lich form
I think Moey auto-attacked every single clone instead of there in Lich form, unfortunately.
Does get a good fear. That's a nice fear, actually. Like, Jude taking a lot of damage right now. Like, this would be a great time to use the Fiscal. He does use it. That was a very good play there, actually, from Moey. Oh, that's a really nice fearing. He gets the fear. He's got to follow up, though. He needs to use some other skills here as well. He can use his heal skill in just a moment, though, but he needs to not do this. Okay, he went to Shroud. This is a good Shroud here. Like, he needs to kill. If he doesn't kill his opponent, though, he loses. Oh,
there's the heal.
Shroud. Yeah, like Signet of Spite. If he can land Signet of Spite, that would be huge. Can he actually land it? No. He transfers 0 comedies onto his opponent. Does he get the stun break here? Here we go. Like, he's going to go for one last attempt to try and finish off the Mirage here. Mirage pushing in, honestly, might be a little bit over-aggressive there, but cancels the Signet. And, like, this is very, very unfortunate.
He's
this is
got
the end here for Moey.
There it is. Oh. When he went into Lich form, I think he autoed every clone possible and couldn't find the real Dew.
I mean, like, okay, real talk here. Know what your abilities do. Moey does not know what his abilities do. That is the reality of this situation. He does not know what his kit does, and he was punished for it. The Mirage, even though he is playing a slightly unusual build, he knows what his skills does, and therefore he won, honestly, very, very hard there, I think.
I was going to say, very clean win by Dew. All right, let's go join him real fast. All right, Dew coming in hot with a 2-0. Now, do you have a fear of clowns? And was this redemption on all the people that clowns have hurt in the past?
You know, I heard the reports. I saw the game plan. And, you know, I figured it out. At the end, you know, I just got to thank God.
I like that.
I like it a lot,
That's a good one to go for.
So,
Lissa, right? In this case, like, thank you, Lissa, for giving me my mesmer skills.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I am so sorry. Blasphemy. God damn.
You talked about execution. Did these two games go how you planned in your head? Was the execution on point?
The first game, you know, the first match, honestly, you know, I was sweating. It was just a little bit. I was sweating before this, but you know, it came to the point where that was it. And I then knocked over my wine. I freaked out. Everything was everywhere. The wine was everywhere. I freaked. It was just everything, you know. The carpet's soaked. My pants are soaked. My wine is gone. And I'm sorry, Moey, but my wine.
Moey, do you feel bad at all for making him spill his wine? Oh my gosh. All right, now Moey, you still got 2 more opponents ahead of you.
So what was that?
I said you still got 2 more opponents ahead of you in the bracket here. Do you plan on dishing out Happy Meals to these 2 players here? You still got Humper and you still got Empress, and you saw their match beforehand. What are you thinking? Do you think they're the kind of people that enjoy Happy Meals and getting McEffed?
There's no follow-up.
I know,
I'm pretty
he
sure
just
they're gonna
doesn't
beat
say
me, but I'll
anything.
give them a Happy Meal anyways.
Oh my gosh. All right, homie. All right, so we have Dew with 1, Empress with 1. We got Humper and Moey each taking an L on the first round. Next up, we are going to be having Empress v. Moey. So, Moey, go ahead and stay here for me, homie. Dew, get out of here. You won the right to leave. And Empress, we're going to bring you back in. There we go. Leave Dewey. And boom. All right, Empress. So, you just saw the display. All right. Moey's over here dishing out Happy Meals, win or loss. Do you have a fear of clowns? And if so, what's it from?
What?
Are you afraid of clowns?
I like Happy Meals. I like when they have Hello Kitty toys.
Moey, does hers have a Hello Kitty toy in it? Yes or no? This is what the people want to know.
It does have toys, yes. It's a toy on it.
So no matter what, Empress has something to look forward to here. I love it. All right, now Moey, you saw Empress take down Humper. You saw the crazy Ellie plays going on here. Do you think you have what it takes to bring this Ellie down? Or is Empress going to surprise us with another special pick?
Oh, there's the mute.
I was going to say.
I think she's going to beat me.
All right, a lot of confidence coming out of Moey here. Moey, you have my blessings, you have my luck. Go kick her butt. All right, give her a Happy Meal along the way. I hope you win just because you think that you won't. That's the only reason. Well, best of luck to both of you guys. Good luck. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I feel like every time I said something to Moey, there's like an 8-second pause, and I don't know if he's actually going to answer me or not.
There's a weird delay going on there. That's now this matchup is going to be Necromancer into basically like a support Ellie. I mean, now listen, okay, I'm going to stop calling things based on like matchup win rates here, but this should be a disaster for Empress. Okay,
Ooh, okay.
This should be very, very bad. Moey should farm this 1v1 very, very hard. We can be talking, like going out to a field of potatoes, like pulling the potatoes out the ground and then eating them, right? That is what this should be. This is actually less losable for Moey than the support guard was for Empress, okay? Like this, if Empress wins this, okay, then I don't know, like then I don't know. That is some
then she's the goddess herself
right there. Yeah, she is the Empress, we could say, actually. Like the Empress, maybe. Your Royal Highness. Oh my god.
She's going earth water again.
It's like mass Condi cleanse. Wait, what? She has no damage. Oh no. Like this sounds okay, this is an interesting thing actually. This sounds good on paper, right? She's gone for loads of Condi cleanse, but she has completely forgotten to have any capacity to kill her opponent. And like the problem for Empress here, Fridge, is that if this goes to timer, Shroud still works. Right?
Oh, that's true.
So healing won't work, but Shroud will. This gives Necromancer a huge advantage. Oh, please, no. Unbind S, Moey. Oh my god. Wait, he's nearly dead.
I was
What
gonna
are we?
say-
Look at it. What is this?
It seems
This
like
is-
Empress might have brought a little bit of
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, I mean, it was damage because she just. Oh
if,
no!
if Moey doesn't backwalk, then I think he's in a much better
Oh.
place.
God, no, he is walking into his own grave right now. This is terrible. This is absolute disaster right now. He is just not doing anything. He is not he is already dead. Like that. Oh my God. This is unbelievable here from Moey. He did literally nothing and died. Like that is, I mean, like
Kids,
like,
let this be a lesson to you. The matchup matters less than the gameplay and the big
Yeah.
brain.
oh my God, that was unbelievable. Okay, like, oh my goodness me.
Now,
Like,
to be fair, Moey is the huge underdog here. Empress is the one that kind of knows her skills and abilities. Oh man,
yes,
Moey, I would
that
have
is-
loved to
that is
see.
apparent here.
I would have loved to see the clown. I wanted to see the Mesmer come out here. The Ronald McDonald McEffin people up in the PvP 1v1s. Oh, man. Also, by the way, special shout out to Ian Maiden. I see her in the chat right here. Welcome, Ian. Ginge or Roz or Megan, can you guys help Ian get into the Discord with us? I told her that she can come hang out with everybody else and just chill with them and watch if she wanted to and spectate. Ian, welcome. We love you here, and I hope you're having fun, everybody. All right, Empress starting out not staying in the base this time. Moey playing a lot more passively here.
Yeah, he just needs to just wait until he has Shroud, and like he needs to just like play a little bit more range. Like you can see here, like Empress is actually playing this out very, very well. Like she's just playing aggressively, and then Moey just like eats absolutely everything, and he's not really he should just kite this out, like play very, very defensively, and then slowly whittle his opponent down. Like that is like his game plan as a Necromancer. Like if this goes 3 minutes, he pretty much auto wins just because of like how Death Shroud works. So like the longer this goes on, the better it is for him. Like he needs to just try, and like the problem is that Guild Wars 2 PvP is he's canceling all of his skills. Well, this is a good lich here, actually. Like, if he can get some value out of that, that would be good. He's got to watch out to not reflect himself here. He's actually auto-attacking himself now, but the lich is still here, and that is going to be good damage here for Moey. He's attacking the Elemental instead, or he missed 3 attacks onto Empress there as well. He's getting completely cleaned out right now. He needs to just, like, get out of the situation right now. He has his heal, but he cancels it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, that is really, really bad. He's canceled 2 skills in a row. It's still,
Drop staff abilities! Drop your staff!
Why is he still going backwards? I do not understand why he's still going backwards right now. Wait, I cannot understand this whatsoever. He's trying to get some damage here, but he's got no heals. I think this is going to be the end here for Moey. I think he's given up. He is still playing, actually.
I was going to say, he's
after all of that.
Oof. All right. Empress's Heal Ellie coming in hot against Moey here. A quick 2-0.
Like, it turns out playing the game at less than 50% movement speed is pretty bad, right? Like this is what happens. If you only walk backwards, you will lose every single fight ever, right? Yeah, pretty much.
So what I'm hearing is if people want to troll you and make you mad, use S. Walk backwards.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing there, actually, I think this is worth pointing out, actually, is that doing that in raids is also catastrophically bad, right? Like, this is a player from raids and Legendary Armor, right? Doing that, like, backpedaling like that is usually catastrophic as well, like, a lot of the time. So watch out for that, friends, okay? Backpedal, not a good idea. Good idea if you want to lose. And just in general, like, just be careful with canceling skills. You really don't want to do that as well. And know how you're supposed to play this out. Like, Moey did not... Again, it came down to decision making. Like, Empress was listening to the stream earlier and obviously has that PvP experience and just realized that she can win just by running at people until they die. And that is exactly what happened there. Right there. So it was very well played. It was a good strategy there by Empress. She did exactly what she was supposed to do in that matchup there as well. And Moey kind of didn't do anything, right? Like, to be frank, like, he didn't really attack and he didn't really try and mitigate any of the damage or avoid the skills and then cancel all of his own skills.
Completely agree. You ready to join them for the post game here?
Yeah, let's get in there.
Let's do it. Empress coming in hot with the clean 2-0. All All right. Now, after a fight like this, what I want to know is you got me talking about Mulan. So what was your favorite part of Mulan? What was your favorite part of the movie?
Dishonor on your cow.
Ooh, heck yes. I'm not going to lie. Be a Man is probably one of the greatest soundtracks of the century. And I
That
still
song's
to this
fire.
day love it. So that for
Agreed,
me would have been
100%.
first. All right. Moey. We're coming into the final game now. You're gonna be fighting against Humper. You're gonna need to get that win to move on. What do you have going on in your mind? Actually, sorry, no. Humper's fighting Dew first, and then you and Humper are gonna be a final matchup for you. What's going on in your mind for that? Are you sticking with the Necro? Are you bringing the Ronald McDonald? What do you got in store for the viewers here?
Bring the Ronald McDonald.
Oh, heck yes. Oh, my gosh. Humper's going to get McEffed. Oh, baby. I'm excited.
Here we go.
So, final thing. Moey, do you have the ability to remove the S key from your keyboard or smash it in some way to make it inoperable? Because you're hurting yourself if you walk backwards.
Well, my buttons don't click when I want them because I have a high ping. That's
that's true.
That's not an excuse. You did not lose that game because of ping. I'm sorry. My toxicity is activating. There is no.
I know.
Ping. No. No.
I'm sticking with it.
But we will be less harsh because of it. But we will be less harsh, or at least I will. Teapot might go off on you, but I'll keep him in check. I promise. All right, next we have Humper v Dewrah. So both of you can head out. Humper and Dew can come in. I will drag them in here. Humper and Dew, Empress and Moey. There we go. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
So, Humper coming in. Last time it was support v support. This time you saw Dew coming in on a Mirage. Does this change your strategy or picks in any way?
I'll be honest. For now, no.
All right.
No.
And my second question is, you know that he already spilled his wine. Do you think that he's going to play like a madman now, or do you think he's too drunk to play well, or do you think you have this in the bag?
I mean, it's still it's anyone's game. You know, I mean, we've been playing like a clown tonight. You know, I mean, he might be intoxicated, but I mean,
Dude,
it's I don't know.
Dude, talk to me about your intoxication levels. Are you at a good place where you're feeling just right, or have we started to tilt back towards the who knows what we're gonna see today?
You know, Rich, we'll find out. We'll find out on the game field out there.
I love it. Let's get into
That's
it.
where the execution comes down to play.
Good
Let's
luck,
have fun.
boys. Oh my gosh, I almost lost it when he started sipping his drink there.
Enjoying that. I mean, like this. I mean, honestly, I would say that just based off PvP player mechanics, I would say that Dew actually has a very, very good win rate into a lot of these things. Like he knows what he's doing, and like that's the most important thing here. To be honest, like he should be able to win this pretty easily. Mirage is just going to kind of rip through this pretty quickly. The boon rip actually from Arcane Theory is going to be pretty juicy here as well. Off the bat there, like this is going to be very difficult to do much here. Like he has to. I mean, Dew has to be careful of the greatsword here, like the cleave from the greatsword, and of the retaliation. But he can actually remove that there as well, and that will make things wait. He's actually going for the walking backwards there, like imitating Moey there. Good answer there.
Throwing out a call out right there. What I was saying coming into these 1v1s, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like invisibility gives you a lot of agency in these fights, right? In a 1v1, if the enemy can't see you, you kind of get the tempo and the pacing, because you can open up on people at your choice.
It's also a very good way to kind of reset the fight and disengage if things aren't going your way as well. And yeah, that's exactly right. Like stealth is very handy for these kind of engagements. In general, for any kind of PvP, like removing information from your opponent is always good, because particularly if they don't have access to that as well. Like if they can't hide that information and you can, it's very, very good.
it seems like Dew is going to have a lot of trouble sticking on and breaking the health and boons off of Humper here. If this goes to the end game and nobody can heal, who do you give the advantage to there?
Well, the Mirage should be able to win over time anyway, and just like slowly win this. Again, I think this is where his choice of build is actually going to punish him very, very hard. He's running a Chaos instead of a more aggressive trade setup, and that is definitely kind of coming back to bite him instead of going something like Domination. Like Domination would be really good here for some boon removal to help him get through this, because like that, he's honestly, it's actually a way to look at this. Like, he's literally dying to retail, right? Is what's happening. He's dying to retaliation. Right? There's a little bit of damage coming from the Guardian, but like most of it is just coming from just like the passive damage here as well. If this does go to timer though, it'll be great for the Mirage, because the Mirage isn't really reliant on healing, whereas the Guardian definitely is.
True. I'm curious to see if anyone fighting Humper decides to bring some boon flips, decides to rip all that off of him. I feel like that'd be a strong. Oh, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, the Mirage has a little bit of that right now. He hasn't got Domination, which he should definitely swap to. I mean, I mentioned this in the last game here with Dew here, and it is exactly true. He is essentially running with two trait lines. He's running with Illusions and Mirage. Like, Chaos is useless, to be honest here. It is basically handicapping him in this thing. He just basically has no damage based off that, which is definitely causing him a few problems here. And, well, exactly that, really. He is not really able to sufficiently pressure his opponent, right? Like, this is not good. I think if again, to be analytical, like in terms of build, he's definitely still favored here. I think he's not playing this up super well. Like, you know, Humper actually is. Like, in a way, this is honestly such a great example. I actually love this talk. This talk is amazing because, in my opinion, the better player is winning almost all of the games, right? If that makes sense, right? The player who understands the build better. Like, it's actually weird. Like, the whole like the better player wins is actually only relevant up to a certain point. Like, once you get to like a slightly higher level in PvP, it turns into more of a comp battle, if that makes any sense, right? It's more about like, you know, counters and stuff like that, a bit like rock, paper, scissors. Here, this is almost strictly based on player skill. Build is not really relevant, and every single one of these 1v1s, in my opinion, the better player has been winning, and that's something again. Like I think Humber's actually playing this out really well. He's doing a really good job actually of doing this. Like this should be like a hell matchup, right? Like, you know, this should be a fucking hell matchup here.
One of the things we should have mentioned, Humper swapped. He's not on Greatsword anymore. He brought Sword Shield, and I think he probably brought Sword to help stick onto Dew here, with Dew having a million blinks going on. Gets the finish.
I mean, both weapons are pretty good. Like I think both weapons will work out equally as well. Like Greatsword might be arguably a little bit better because it just has like a lot of AoE on it, right? Like you can kind of like cleave out, which is really great for us to kind of pressure the Mirage, but this works too.
You don't have to tell me twice. That's literally my build right there. All right, I'm going to take this brief pause. I'm going to mute for a sec, and I'm going to thank all the millions of people that have been subbing and following real fast. I will let you cast for 2 seconds here. Thank you so much, Mrs. Sticks and MMO Bite, for the gifted subs. That is incredibly kind and generous of you guys. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for all of the follows that have been coming through. Gunslinger. We got Briggs, Grim, Razor, Lissa. Oh, my sister. Oh my gosh. Zersa, Solarho, Kaiusa, and Ice Tick. BarDownBeef rated me. I already did that one. Speedo Cowboy, Trib, PT, The Worst Bean. Guild MN with a bunch of gifted subs. Super huge for him. Now Nasli, Gino, Gab, Danny. Thank you for the follow that just happened. Guys, if you didn't know, we literally have a group hug emote that we can use in the chat, and you can spam it every time someone does something freaking awesome, like subbing, following, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the tournament. I hope this is fun for the viewers. That's what I really wanted. Fun for streamers and fun for viewers. All right. I just got done doing a lot of talking. Whew, thank you. I 1000% agree. I think once you, once two people is going over here just to troll, just to see if Humper can find him. I don't think Humper has any idea.
Funnily enough, I actually think what he's going to do in this game is run around until the end of the timer. That is actually a very good play. If he did that, he would have a very good win rate, in my opinion. If he did that, let's see if he does that. He actually might be doing that.
Humper literally thinks he's in the spawn in his own spawn, in Dew's spawn. That's fantastic.
Yeah, this is actually really smart here by Dew here. Like, if he actually stalls us out until timer, he wins pretty damn hard because all of his healing doesn't work anymore. All the healing of the Guardian won't work.
Oh, I think Humper might have a bit of an idea. He's going back to check his own spawn.
Yeah, but he can just stealth and teleport away again, right? He can just blink and run away now. Like, it's actually very difficult. Like, the Guardian won't be able to really keep up with this.
Interesting. Dew coming in with the big brain here. Holy cow. Well
he can
done,
just rinse
Dew.
and repeat this. Yeah, because the Guardian's going to push in now, but the Mesmer can just run away, right? He can just get it. Well, is he going to try and play aggressive? No, wait. Oh, he accidentally targeted there. He targeted his opponent there with that sword leap, so he slightly messed up, but should be okay. He actually he's messing up because he actually used Arcane Thievery there, but Arcane Thievery doesn't do anything unless you have a target, so he actually wasted that ability completely. Because it removes boons, it steals boons from your opponent, but he didn't have Humper targeted, so it did nothing.
Interesting. So, do you think Dew has enough in the tank to make this a full 100v100 health fight after time is expired? Or do you think Humper's going to be able to stick to him a little easier now?
Well, I mean, if it goes to timer, it should be good for the Mirage here. But wait, I'm actually saying this. Like, yeah, Dew is not targeting his opponent often. That is why he can't do any damage. That's very unusual, actually. I don't see this very often. Like, he keeps losing, he keeps untargeting his opponent.
Oh.
And meaning that most of his skills are not landing because he does not have the target. Now he's targeting his opponent a little better. But yeah, looks like he's just going to stall it out until the end.
Smart man. I like it. Big brain over here. And this is exactly what the viewers wanted to see. Passive gameplay, nobody touching each other for 3 minutes, and then one quick fight.
Yeah, you know, and this is kind of the nature of the 1v1 2v2 maps here as well, like with the inherent timer on them here as well. It sometimes does come to this, right? Some of the matches do take a while.
No,
yeah, he gets out of combat. Yeah, he actually gets the full reset. This is Humber is going to making a mistake here. Like, what he should be doing now is trying to get his opponent as low as possible when this happens. And then that means that he'll have like a good thing there as well, pressuring the Mez as much as possible. Like, now that they're both going to be on completely full health with full cooldowns, I mean, renewed focus could potentially be annoying here for Dew here, but overall he should win because there's no healing now, and now he's going to go in and try and get the kill.
There's also
he
no
immediately takes
invisibility.
damage though. Yeah, he made a big mistake there. Like, the thing is though, Humber doesn't really. He's going to try and like run away here, but this is not good. Like, this is not going to work out for him super well, I don't think. Like, you know, the cleansers are going to run out eventually here. Like, Dew needs to be a little bit careful. He just burned his distortion there immediately. That was a really big misplay there to do that there from Dew to burn that really powerful defensive. Like, he's not really doing any damage. Like, he needs to play way more aggressive. He's got to land up some of these aggressive shadows, his F1s and F2s, and he's just not doing that right now. He may end up losing here actually. As a result, yeah, that's exactly what is going to happen here. Right, like, oh my god. I mean that, yeah. Like, I mean, look. Oh,
renewed focus into heal.
Yeah, the thing is,
he's
though,
sitting at 1% health.
Oh, the distortion is going to carry Dew here super hard here, I think. Oh, okay,
my gosh.
This is weird, actually.
Downstate wars?
Mesmer downstate can help. Wait, oh my god. What? Why did he not do that? Oh, okay, he didn't use his second skill there. I mean, like, okay, I mean, again, to be analytical, Dew played that out. He did not play that well at all. He played really defensively at the start. Instead of, like, as soon as the timer went on, he should have been like pure aggression the entire time. He actually just let his opponent kill him, right? I mean, like, again, like, this comes down to Humper played that out significantly better than his opponent, right? Is like the key takeaway there, like, just way better.
I am loving that Humper is playing his build really well. And you saw, he was trying to do the engages. He was trying to find Dude, not trying to stall it out because he knew he would probably be at a disadvantage, but he still played it really well. And he held both renewed focus and his heal ability for all the blocks for that, like, 6 seconds of block uptime, essentially, at the end there. Super smart. That's basically what won him the game. Holy cow.
Yeah. Like, Humper had I mean, he had a plan, and he stuck to the plan there, right? Like, the plan worked out well.
I love it. All right, let's go join him real fast for the post match. Yo, dude, Teapot was singing your praises, saying how big brain you were for trying to stall
That's
to the
what I
very
said,
end.
yeah.
How big brain,
Unfortunately,
and then you effed it up at the end.
his brain flattened out, okay, and just did nothing. I mean, like, listen, again, as I understand it, like, Dew is an experienced PvP player. Is that correct? He's played a bit of PvP, and like that, you know, that's why, you know, I think it's very gracious of you to just not run a third trait line and run chaos instead of something that actually does something.
You know,
I like that.
I'm
That's
like
you know, that's
a Vietnam vet coming back for training, and sometimes the muscle memory just doesn't come back.
Yeah.
But you know, the strategy's still there, and
I mean, you had the strat.
execution.
The strat was correct. Yeah, like
As
you
the young
definitely had a
kids
good
would put
strat
it,
there.
straight
Yeah.
up, you know, smooth brain. But you know,
All right. The event is going longer than I anticipated, so I am going to speed this up and just say good luck,
Speed.
gentlemen. Congratulations to Humper. You are playing this weird-ass build really well, and I love it. All right? And then and the next matchup is going to be Empress versus Dew, I believe, correct?
Stop.
Sweet.
Oh, here we go.
So, Hump, get out of here. Empress, let's bring you in. Empress versus Dew. Now, in terms of PvP experience, you two might be the most PvP experienced people playing in this tournament right now. I am expecting a real fun matchup between you two, and we're going to see whether or not Dew decides to turn his brain on or off for this. Let me go ahead. What's up?
Oh, it's not mean. It's very right.
We love Dew. We
She's
love
like
Empress.
here, ready to like you guys are pinning. Oh, I can't see this on your stream, can I? I'm a puppy, okay? That's what's going on right now. That's the PG version of what I'm trying to say.
Oh my gosh. All right, we changed it. There we go. Save. This should be 2 rounds.
You don't have to.
time
You don't
limit
have to
2.
leave the PvP arena to do that, by the way.
Didn't know that. Learning.
Yeah. You're good either way.
This is literally my first time
here we
doing
go.
this.
Oh, this is wait. What? Oh, whoa, whoa! The big build here from Dew.
Mr. Teapot, are you seeing? Don't worry about it. Okay, there's a dust. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for some content.
Ooh, all right. I like it. I like it a lot.
This is it. This is okay. Good build choice here from our guardian. Good build choice.
The real
But
question
how
is,
will it
what does
fare against
Empress
the
bring
Tempest?
into the table?
Yeah, I think the Ellie minions are too much. Like the Ellie minions are just gonna destroy. I mean,
you know, hold up. As you know, the scholars would say. Oh, it's silent. Oh, I spilled more. Fuck. It's okay.
This is what happens. Play PvP, become an alcoholic, my friend.
I was gonna
Just
say,
avoid it.
we're just
Don't do
driving
it.
him to his alcoholism.
Hey, all right, back up real quick. Drink responsibly.
True.
Good call.
We'll be okay.
Fair.
Know your shit. I'm at home.
All right.
This stream has been brought
got
to
a
you
doggy.
by the AA Association.
Goodness
Hey,
me.
I
Dew
said
AA
AA Association.
AAA?
That's the AAA at that point. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Brought to you by AAA.
Brought to you by AAA Productions. There we go.
If wine has, can't say that on stream. God, that's not the point. I'm gonna stop right now.
Oh my gosh. I literally bought a whole... Empress, are you ready, by the way?
I feel like
Oh,
I should
sorry,
not
I
have
thought
come
we
into
were
this.
still
Yeah, I was going to say, you're good.
Oops.
Whenever
There
you're
we go.
ready to take this man on, you do it. All right. Good luck, everybody.
Just-
I wish you the best. And do try your best to not spill too much of your
I
alcohol here.
have put the wine off to the side. Okay, don't worry about
Bold. All right. Good luck, guys. All right. This should be a little bit higher level than what we've been seeing. We have 2 people that I can promise you have played a lot of PvP. So they at least should know what their abilities do.
Now, this is an interesting matchup here, I think, because on the one hand, I do think that the core guard is it's the superior build choice here. I think, like for this for sure. And I think there's going to be a lot of burst damage coming out of this, which is going to be pretty scary.
Wait, he brought a hammer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what you do is you well, I mean, like this is why, by the way, you should never click your skills. Okay, by the way, this build, what it does is it actually uses Judge's Intervention combined with Glacial Blow to like teleport onto your opponent mid cast, and therefore like get this like teleportation burst basically.
Yep. I used to love it when you could do it with Dragon's Maw, and you could pre-cast Dragon's Maw and then Judge's Intervention to him,
yeah,
and then proc it there.
Pretty disgusting. Okay, that was a pretty degenerate combo there. Or the retail really hurting. Now you can see like the retail here. Like what's happening here is that Empress has an ability that attacks really quickly, and the retail's like, oh, he ports into the air overload though. But as you can see, like there's a lot of damage coming out here from the Guardian, that's causing a few things to be a little bit problematic here for Empress to deal with. Gets the emotes that, but he really does not want to eat that arrow, by the way. He does not want to eat that.
I was gonna say.
He does get out, and I think this is the thing actually. Like, with a lot of these matchups here, is that the players like are not completely knowledgeable of what their opponent's abilities do exactly, and as a result of that, like they aren't playing around them very well. And like Dew definitely, like he definitely suffered from that. Like he kind of like was like, oh, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna start attacking right as his opponent was channeling air overload, and yeah, Empress kind of wins like passively pretty much. Like that was almost like a borderline, you know, that was like the real retail. Like the Guardian has retail here, but the thing is, the Guardian just like went in deep, like exactly when his opponent had like a big spiky shell and like just cracked his head open and died. Like that's basically what happened.
I'm trying to think, when's the last time you've seen a Hammer Guardian? Like
this build is, I mean, yeah, it got replaced by Greatsword essentially. Like you play the same build basically but with Greatsword these days. But yeah, this build actually used to be a bit of a monster actually. It got nerfed a while ago, but yeah, like this build used to do so much damage, right? Back in the day, it was absolutely monstrous. Like less so now, of course.
I want to say, because you brought up the skill clicking. So for those that don't know and don't know me, I press all my buttons with my mouse. I literally hover over them and then press them. And I will say, I do not believe it is the optimal way to play at all. So don't hear me say that. But I can still run all the content and do, like, you know, CM raids, CM fracs, all that kind of stuff while doing that and do my job well. So I think it's fun that people can do what I do and like can play it both ways essentially.
It's double challenge mode is what that is.
It's true, very true. That's also why in PvP you see me just playing Rune of the Trap or Dragon Hunter, because it's easy as hell to just drop traps.
The traps are going down.
Not much mindset to it.
Here we go. I mean, let's see if Dew's going to recover himself here and get this win, or if Your Royal Highness will continue to win. I mean, honestly, I think she's playing this pretty well. Honestly, like I like the gameplay here from Empress. She's doing this correctly.
Dew's going for the same strat this time.
I actually question this a little bit. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Like it was good in the last matchup here, but here maybe not so much. Like there's definitely more healing there, but the thing is, if it comes down to like a direct confrontation, I think it's actually quite scary for the Guardian, right? Like the Ellie is going to have a lot of like big AoE burst damage, which is going to be very, you know, the Guardian can disengage and resustain, but you can't really do that like after the timer. So I think the Guardian wants to actually like be the aggressor. I think the Ellie is kind of okay to string this out because she can have this like big power spike at the end, like summoning all the elementals, having all the air overloads down, some of that. And the Guardian doesn't really have that. Like the Guardian's almost like it has to go in and out multiple times and execute this combo over and over again to be effective here, and therefore doesn't really want this to go super long. Like, he wants to be the aggressor here for sure, like not the defensive player. Like the Ellie is perfectly okay with being the defensive player.
Yeah, I think Dew is really just he slammed onto the minion instead of her. That might have been a targeting problem again. He's going in and just trying to burst and run. That's basically been his mindset for this entire match like so far. He just goes in, bursts, tries to run away. Goes in, bursts, tries to run away. And it's not working out too well for him. And he's not really hitting Empress with much of his burst either anymore.
Yeah, he's definitely having a lot of trouble just getting all of this damage off here as well. Like, he does get a nice burst there, but he's got no need focus. He's trapped in the air level. I think he's just dead here, to be honest.
Yeah, he's got nothing
left. He is a dead man walking right now, and that is going to be the end of that. There's the kill. Empress.
Playing it well.
She is just dominating. She's just dominating.
3 up, 3 down for her. Wow. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's go join them for the postgame real fast. Empress, 3 up, 3 down. Knocking Dew on his ass. Well done.
Dew was making me laugh so hard the entire time.
He does have the ability to do that to most people. He is a very entertaining man.
He was, yes.
Congratulations, Empress. Congrats on the 3 wins. You are moving out of bracket A in the first seed. Hump, Dew, and Moey still all fighting for 2nd and 3rd seeds. Empress, how are you feeling going into the quarterfinals? What are your thoughts? Do you think the competition is going to get harder? Do you think that you saw the best there was already in bracket A?
Actually, I'm very, very pleasantly surprised by this tournament, Pritch, and thank you so much for hosting it. And I was actually just telling Dew before you joined in, I was like, I'm so glad this happened because I got to meet new people, and I was like, wow, I otherwise probably would have never met them since I don't PvE. So it's just a great time. It's awesome.
I'm glad. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, now you're my favorite. I hope you win. So, yeah. Okay, Dew, you can try and win me over. Go. You have 10 seconds.
Win you over, baby. Look, just look. Go in the bathroom right now. Look at that mirror. Oh, like gorgeous. Like, how much do you want me to win you over right now? Just look. Hop in a channel with me. We'll do some PvP. We'll figure some stuff out. Okay.
I might have to turn stream off for this.
I like the rough way.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
I can tell because Empress was giving it
like,
to you rough.
Power garden.
All right, before I get banned
you
off
know.
Twitch, it's time for you two to go up.
Jesus.
We got Humper. We got Moey. Wait.
I just...
All right, we got Humper. We got Moey. Oh my gosh. All right. Where's Humper? Get him in here. Where's Moey? Get him in here. Welcome, gentlemen. Oh my gosh. Dude's cracking me up over here. So, wait. Have you guys already fought each other? Is my mind playing tricks on me? You guys already fought. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh.
No.
I'm struggling right now.
No, I don't know. They haven't. No, they haven't.
No, I haven't.
Wait.
No, they haven't.
No.
Yeah, this is the
No,
final
I haven't.
match, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Good lord. Sorry.
Listen, you're chilling,
In
you're
all
chilling.
honesty, I actually do have memory problems, unfortunately. Okay. Hump, Dew, final matchup. Humper, if you win this, you guarantee yourself 2nd seed. Moey, if you win this, we have a 3-way tie for 2nd place between Hump, Dew, and Mo. All right? Big stakes on the line here, Moey. This is your chance to get back in it. Are you bringing out Ronald McDonald? Yes or no?
What the hell's Ronald McDonald?
Yes,
Oh,
but I don't know how to
he
play
is.
this.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah. This is a treat. This is a treat for the viewers right here. Oh my gosh. Hump. Again, I've been asking everybody this, but tell me about your relationship with clowns. Is it all right or is there pain?
Well, there's about to be some payment after this one. Oh my goodness, but I'm not sure. I mean,
Whoa.
went in here expecting a Necro v Necro and come out with
Coming off of the off build onto a Reaper. Bold. I like it. Let's see what you're bringing to the table. Good luck, gentlemen, and may the best man win. All right, we're going to get a little bit of variety coming out of Hump right here. Humper. I don't even know what I should be what his short name should
why he didn't just lead with this, like lead with the Reaper. I mean, he's running the correct build, which is always good. Oh wait, oh my god, he's running a shall we say a big dick build. He's going with spite, some ultra aggression here, which is good stuff there. And like, it's gonna be Mirage. It is actually the meta Mirage build here from Moey, but I mean, like, realistically, what's gonna happen here is I think Humper is probably gonna play better. Like, normally this should be favored towards the Mirage, but I would definitely favor Humper in this situation for sure. Like, I think he is gonna be able to play his build a little bit more effectively and therefore win.
I completely agree. But that being said, There's just something terrifying knowing that Ronald McDonald is after your ass. Is there a mental aspect to this that we're not seeing just yet, or is it not really gonna phase Humper at all?
I mean, I think he faced down a bunch of builds with support guard and actually won. So he's got balls of steel. So I don't think there's going to be any fear for him here. And the Lich is just destroying. Like, look at
down
that.
to 7,
Just
down
beautiful.
to 2.
Beautiful
He's got
stuff
it.
there.
Well
and there you go.
And something that we weren't seeing before is even in Lich form against the Mirage, she's doing a great job of finding and soloing out the actual Ronald McDonald, not all the clones.
Destruction there from the Reaper. And I do hope he keeps playing this, actually. I think this is definitely a better build, okay, for him to play for sure. But yeah, I would imagine that the... Oh, by the way, okay, after this game, do like a /game end in the chat.
Okay.
Because your 3 rounds have appeared now. So now you've got 3 rounds.
Okay.
So I'll explain a little bit like after this game is over.
Okay.
But if you look at the top of the UI when the game starts, right? Look at the top of the screen, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see
the
2
actual
dots on each
circles.
side. Yeah, you'll see 2 of them now instead of 1. The change kicked in. Can you see?
I got you. That's what I wanted.
so
That's what I
the
want
thing
to
is-
happen. But I
yeah.
just need to end this particular one. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, it's up there now, but the thing is, we're kind of a bit offset because right now
Yeah.
this is the final game, potentially, but it's not actually the final game according to the UI, right?
Right.
So we need to reset the match. Don't worry, that's easy.
/game end.
Yep, after the game, but obviously like after this game.
Yeah.
Don't do it now because it will just finish the game. Yeah, I mean, that is that. Ooh,
I feel like Moey might want that.
Yeah, yeah.
Moey
Oh,
might have wanted the
yeah.
game end.
Oh my goodness, destruction. So
Holy
if you just type
cow.
/game end now, that should do it. Actually, wait, do you have?
There it is.
Oh, wait, hang on. Do you have tournament commands on? Okay, wait, you do. Okay, good.
There we go.
Good.
Holy cow.
Wow,
Okay,
that was just some Reaper destruction right there.
Just going to town on him. That puts Humper with 2 wins. That leaves Empress in first, Humper in second, and Dew in third, coming out of bracket A. All right, let's go to the post game real fast. Dang. Pulling out the Reaper and just going to town. Now, Moey, I gotta ask. Is he still getting a Happy Meal? Yes or no?
Of course he is.
Perfect.
God
That's
bless.
that's the big takeaway from this. He's still getting a Happy Meal. Now, did you feel more confident and comfortable as Ronald McDonald? Did you at least get to have fun showcasing it for the fans?
I hope they liked. I hope they liked it.
I'm very positive they did. Empress was scared out of her mind. All right, Humper, you're going in second seed out of the bracket. How you feeling overall about the performance, and which did you like more, your Reaper or your Guardian?
Felt like shit, but I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. It was not great. But hopefully pull it out. Listen, I'm going on 13 hours streaming right now, so I mean.
Oh
we don't
my
got much
gosh,
left in
you
us.
madman.
Yeah, it's tough.
All right, we're going on to the quarterfinals. These are these are win 2 games, move on to the semis. So we have the quarterfinals up. We have the brackets set. You will be going against Rageassassin. You aren't first though, but you can look forward to that. All right, I have it on my screen for those that are curious who they're going to be going against. But the very first match is going to be Empress versus Ginga. So let's get Empress and Ginga in here real fast. This is a matchup I've been dying to see. Ginge and Empress. Boom. All right. This has been a matchup I have been looking forward to for a while now. Ginge, tell me how you're feeling going up against Empress. You watched her stomp in 3 different games and look real good on the Ellie. What have you got to bring against it?
Nothing.
Well, thank you for being honest.
Scared.
All right.
Can bring fear.
Empress, what are the top 3 qualities about Ginga that you love?
his enthusiasm, his attentiveness, and his honesty. Why does this suddenly feel like a dating show?
Right?
Ginge, can you describe your perfect vacation?
You should have said date.
That would have been too obvious. I gotta mix it up a little
Is
bit.
it a 1v1? Is it
Is it a-
duel?
is it a
duel
one-
to the
yeah,
death?
Yeah.
It's a Weaver v Weaver 1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Empress, I'm gonna need you to pick up a Weaver build real quick.
All right, go on ahead and join. I think I swapped it to the proper settings, so it should be that the match will keep going until somebody's actually won 2 games, so you guys won't have to like go in and come back, or like go in and come out kind of thing.
Okay.
Good luck, guys. Empress, I hope you win. See you guys. Oh man. All right. This is actually hopefully going to be a good one. We'll see what Ginge actually brings and if he remembers to press Lich Form or not.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the Reaper again. Here we go. All right, now, this is definitely one of those things. On paper, this is definitely good for Ginger. Like, he is going to be loving this into the LE now. However, would probably give the advantage maybe to Empress here. I don't know. I think this one is actually really hard to call. I actually don't know who will win this one.
So correct me if I'm
Empress,
wrong. Matchup-wise, it goes to Ginge, but in terms of who
Yep.
we think knows their class better, it goes to Empress. And so it's
For
really
sure,
how those
yeah.
clash together.
Yeah, I think so. But I actually think that I think that this is close because I think that if, I think this is just so horrible for the Tempest. Like if Ginge gets a good amount of Reaper Shroud, yeah, that's gonna be rough. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. The Tempest is gonna have a difficult time surviving into this here as well, particularly with the Lich. Like after all the cooldowns have been exhausted, it's going to be super hard to survive the Lich here. And the thing is, the Necro is going to be able to disengage effectively as well, like with the Flash Worm, with Spectral, all that kind of stuff. And the Elementals are just going to get absolutely demolished. It's a good choice here from Empress to go with the Aftershock, the Tempest Shout there to immobilize and give Magnet Aura to reflect stuff out. But I still think this is a pretty difficult thing here for Empress. I'd have to put it down to a coin flip. I think Empress, again, definitely has the advantage and knows her class well enough to win. But this might be a close one. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know who will win.
As of now, as the quarterfinals are starting, you've seen everyone fight, you've seen everyone go through brackets. Who are your top 2 picks to potentially take it all?
That is actually a very interesting question. I would say, I'm not sure I'd be able to say top 2 actually. Or if it was like this here from Ginger's, like, what is he doing? Oh my god. He had full Shroud. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, in my opinion, like if I'm Ginge right now, I'm thinking, right, this is game over because I have all my Shroud, right? But he just did nothing and died, right? Like, yeah. Like I would actually say Empress is pretty strong here. I would say Maeric's build is actually pretty effective, but I think his inexperience will really bite him, come back to bite him later on there. And I would also say Humper. I think Humper, if he plays Reaper, he's actually, I would almost call him the favorite actually.
Ooh,
if he plays Guard, he will lose. But if he plays Reaper, he can definitely win.
All right, so describe to me what you need to see out of Ginge here, as if you were almost coaching him.
I mean, what he needs to do is this, right? Get right up in her face and just start going crazy, like auto attack and then win, right? What he needs to not do is eat every single attack, right? Like right now, he should back off and play a bit more defensive because he's going in really hard, right? But now he's got no Shroud. He needs to leave, right? And he just needs to leave, like just dodge away, like literally WSD away. Oh no! Or yeah, again, that was a case of worst possible play, right? Okay, like I mean, seriously though, like yeah, he was actually winning, even though he made a really bad play at the start, right? He ate the entire Arab, didn't move at all to avoid that, right? That was awful. He lost half his health doing that for no reason. And he won the game by going in Shroud, basically. Like, he was super ahead, like, when he went in Shroud. But then he dropped Shroud, and instead of backing off to regain his Shroud and, like, pressure his opponent and just burn some cooldowns, he just did absolutely nothing and then died. I mean, like, that was not good.
So we need to find him a new build, is what you're saying.
No, his build is hard favored. Like, his execution is not good.
We're just gonna get him an easier build. I'm just gonna tell him to do the Trap Dragon Hunter. If I can do it and press my buttons, he can do it with binds. All right, let's go say hello to them. Empress. Yikes. Did you think about this man? Did you think about what it looked like for him? His dignity.
What? I'm sorry.
He just
Ginga.
destroyed this
Not gonna
guy's
lie.
whole career.
Yeah, you had me flustered as fuck before, dude.
I think what it was, and I want to apologize to Ginge. I put him in a flustered state. He had a girl complimenting him on 3 different qualities. He's like, that's a lot to take as a man, right? That'll get to anybody in his head.
Wow, Critch. That's psychological warfare. Did you set him up to fail?
No, you're just an
Ginge did
amazing
great.
Empress, and I'm a shitty necro.
No self-deprecation.
You guys are both amazing. I love you both. Ginge, unfortunately, that's the end of the road for you. Empress is moving on to the semis. Congratulations, Empress. You will be fighting the winner between... Actually, you will not be fighting the winner between Gab and Taj because... because Gab has bowed out because it is 5:30 in the morning for him and he has gone to bed. So Taj is automatically going to be moving forward. And it's going to be a girl-on-girl semi-final here. The Raider and the PvP are going at it in the 1v1 to go to the finals, going from the left side of the bracket. On the right side, we have Maeric versus Dewrah. Sorry, no Gab XT. You cannot jump in for Gab. Maeric versus Dewrah. Let's go ahead and bring them in real fast. Congratulations, Empress.
Well played.
Maeric and Dewrah. All right, gentlemen. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys just met a couple days ago, right? Or a week or 2 ago?
Yeah, new friends.
Dude, we met online, and I just saw this quality in this guy that he's got this nice voice and the great, like, look at his fucking jawline. Like, he's just amazing. Like, great quality. Yeah, I'm just amazed by this guy. Met a couple weeks ago. Just, dude, awesome.
I
Maeric
like
TV,
it.
everyone.
That's
for
so
me, it's
kind.
a smile. Have you seen this guy smile? There's a twinkle. I don't know. There's something real special. You go to his
Yeah.
Twitch, you say what's up. He looks right at the camera, and he's got that smile. He won me over immediately. Okay, I've been telling my
Aw.
friends about it. We're BFFs. Until right now, when I have to kill him.
Will this 1v1 ruin this budding friendship, or is it just something to
Yes.
scoff at?
Hatred is about to befall one of
Nah,
these two.
because we both know where the lines are drawn.
Ooh.
Maeric Daddy, I'm so sorry I said that. Look, I appreciate you in the fullest.
No, at least you're not beefing, asking if we can go number 2 together. That's that was the whole separate thing.
All right, gentlemen. Please don't go number 2 together, and good luck on trying to kill each other. May the
What
best
about-
man
never
win.
mind.
That's taking friendship to a whole new level if you're asking people to go number 2 with you.
More than friends. I don't think
That's-
that's a little bit more than that. at this
Yeah,
point.
that's... I mean, we're talking uncharted territories for most married couples as well.
Goodness me. Yeah. I'm ready for some. This is where the content starts. Okay, like Maeric's build, like
Whoa,
Mirage on
hold on.
Mirage. Here we
The
go.
double Mirage.
Now, okay, if one of them figures out that if they run inspiration, they auto win, I'm gonna give them like a brownie point. Like okay, right. It doesn't count if they're on the stream, but if one of them figures out that if they run inspiration, they literally auto win the entire thing, I'll send them 100 gold, just straight up. Like,
Why
yeah.
is it that inspiration wins them this 1v1?
Because it means that every time they condition cleanse, they will. Every time they shatter, they'll get a removed Condi, and these are both Condi v Condi builds, and so that's like a massive, like absurd advantage in this matchup.
Oh, okay.
And they can also then take a Signet of Midnight, which will then remove 5 conditions and give them stealth, which is like, yeah, very good.
I'm saying
Now,
this as
neither-
someone who's literally never touched Mesmer.
Yes.
But we have a straight up 1v1 on our hands. dual builds, the exact same. I think they're running the same specs, right?
Yeah, I mean, Maeric's build is just better, right? For this. Okay, when I say when I say better, I mean I think it's going to be very easy for him to pull this off and make it work, right? Like yeah, he will just auto win because this is such a great example.
Shatter
like,
was great.
This is such a good example. That wasn't actually a shatter. That was actually an ambush attack.
Oh.
All the clones attacked. He didn't shatter. He dodged, right? And then all his clones also attack because he has a trait called Infinite Horizon, which means that when he uses his ambush attack, which is basically like a special attack Mirages have when they dodge, essentially, all his clones do as well. Which give like that massive condition burster. This is honestly like a great build for this kind of situation here because he doesn't have to really rely on combos, right? Like Mirage is actually like a very hard class to play correctly in PvP, and it's very, very combo reliant. But Maeric's build isn't. Like he actually actively doesn't want to shatter unless he's about to finish off his opponent, because all of his damage is coming from his clones. So if his opponent doesn't pressure him and force him to shatter to kind of and basically burn the clones away, this build is actually going to farm people. And so far, no one has really played very effectively into this build here from Maeric.
That's so interesting that Maeric has now shown a decent proficiency with his NG and with his Mirage. Wait, no. Was Maeric the one that played NG?
No, Maeric has only played Mirage.
I'm mixing him up with Humper. Or frick, who
Rage.
played the Prot Hollow?
Rage.
Oh my gosh, sorry for that. We're gonna blame my head again. Good lord, I can't even talk. All right, you cast this while I try and figure out how words are supposed to sound.
Oh wait, Duquesne. Wait, he is no longer moving. He's going for like the sneaky sneak here. Here comes Maeric. Wants to go. Wait. I think his opponent may have gone AFK. No, he is not AFK. Something weird is happening over here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Oh, he's disconnecting apparently. He's having some connection issues. Looks at this. Wait. Doors shut. That's because is he trolling? Like he just doesn't realize that he's facing the wrong way. That is. Wait, what?
I'm Junie. Why I'm
What's happening?
Am I DC'd?
Oh, are you not? Oh, okay. Are you? Is this real or no? Do we need to restart? Okay, hold on.
Door shut.
The door is. It's the other door. It's behind you. It's the other door. Dewey, turn around.
I'm an absolute moron.
How am I supposed to find out? This is why I love you, Dewey.
What is happening right now?
Yeah, what? Yeah, what is happening? Wait, does he? Wait, he actually.
Does he not realize that he's staring at? Oh, well, now he's looking at the right door. Do? Hello?
Oh.
Oh, he's out now.
He's free. He's out. He's made it. Okay. I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go, right?
I don't know if he DC'd or what exactly happened there, but I
think
told
he
him
just
the
got
fight's back
confused.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, the fight is back on. Here we go. The Maeric's gonna go in here.
In Dude's defense, I hope that he wasn't just staring at the wrong door. For those that don't know, in this arena, there's two doors that look pretty similar. One leads out towards the arena, and one doesn't there.
Fighting inside Maeric's time warp is so painful, to be honest. Like that took a lot of damage there and wasn't able to pressure very effectively whatsoever. And now, like, Dew trying to wriggle away here from the situation, like, attacks a clone there, but yeah, Maeric's looking good here. Like, once again, like, he's looking tasty. Like, he should be able to kind of close this game out as well. If he can land like a big ambush, and yeah, here it comes. He's going to activate it very soon, I think. He's going to get his clones going crazy and probably be able to eliminate him. Oh yeah, gets the confuse right there as well. Confusing images goes big damage. And this is not looking good here for Dew. He is in one hell of a world of hurt, and I think that is going to be the end of him very, very shortly there.
I think Maeric definitely has the proficiency on Mirage down much more than Dew here. Nice little blink away. Finished it off. Well done. Maeric with a clean 2-0 over Dew. Basically, everybody that Teapot basically said is a favorite of his is succeeding very well.
Yeah, I mean, this is I'm looking at that like a combination of how good I think the player is and how easy their build is to pull off, right? Like honestly, a big reason that why Maeric won that is like one, his build actually is better in my opinion. His build is better than Drew's. Like yeah, like there is a reason why you have meta builds, right? Like a lot of people here have done raids and stuff, right? Like this would be okay. Like wait, what do you play Guardian in raids, right?
Yep, Firebrand.
Okay.
Healbrand.
So Firebrand.
Dragon
That will
Hunter.
be like running Chaos in that situation. Honestly, for both of those players, is a lot like saying, on my Condi Firebrand, instead of running Radiance and Zeal or Radiance and Virtues, I'm going to play Valor, right, instead. Right? That's basically like what that is in terms of that, right?
Now you're speaking my language.
Yeah.
Now I think he's a dumb.
Yeah. So like that's basically what's going on there. It's a pretty questionable decision, as you can infer from that to go in that direction.
If you can keep putting stuff in Guardian terms, man, you're gonna start connecting with me real fast. All right, let's hop down. Say hello, Maeric.
Yeah, if the clone that was staring at the door was actually a clone and not you, that would have been the biggest brain thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right, dude, let's get it out in the open here. Be honest with me. Did you DC or were you staring at the wrong door?
I'm always honest. I never tell a lie. I like to think my superhero Brett Favre that you got to throw a true ball. Sometimes a little wacky, but hey, sometimes you also look at a door that's, it's obviously shut, but at the same time, you just turn around, and sometimes you just find out you're not DC'd. You figure it out, you move on, you live and learn. And sometimes the lesson from this is don't drink in PvP.
We could barely fight, dude. We were laughing so freaking hard because we were talking. You should have heard me. I'm like, Dewey, no, you're not DC, Dewey. Just turn around. It's the other door, Dewey.
I was freaking out. I was like, what are you talking about? I am obviously... Oh
my gosh. I love you guys so much. Thank you for that.
Best match I've ever had.
Good content right there, that's for sure.
I'm going to need those POVs for when I turn this into a YouTube video for sure.
It's going to be my favorite clip of all time. I think probably.
Damn it. I wish I was streaming for this. I wish I was recording. I'm so sorry. Like the look, I was looking at the door the entire time. I'm up against it. Like, cause so I was dead the first round and like it wasn't respawning me. I was like, okay, are we gonna have an issue with this? And then the next round starts and all of a sudden I spawn. I was like, awesome, cool. So I'm looking at the door. I'm like, the door's shut. What's going on? And all of a sudden, there's a the fucking Maeric that spawned next to me. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, guys, DC, what's going on?
It's like, his clones are spawning in my spawn location.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic! Congratulations, Maeric. You were the better Mirage for sure. I
was the more sober Mirage. Let's just call it
Teapot liked your build better too.
Hey, nice. I'll take that.
He was giving you the compliments, the big ones.
Yes.
All right. You are moving on to the semis. Humper and Rageassassin are up next, and we will bring them in. Good luck, Maeric. Sorry, dude. We love you.
Does that mean I'm guaranteed to be in the top something?
You're guaranteed in the top 4.
Hey,
top 4.
Y'all beautiful.
Okay. All right, nice.
I appreciate you. I'll be watching in the background. I'll pour one up for y'all. Myself. I don't know.
Awesome,
the door.
I set it up so that if I make top 2, I'm going to do a big giveaway of a 500 gold item. And if I get top 1, I'm giving away an Ember Infusion.
Oh my gosh. Well, good luck. Your stream is rooting for you, my man.
Let's do it, guys.
All right. Humper and Rageassassin. I feel so bad. I'm pretty sure Rageassassin is also, it's probably like 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for him right now. Rage, what time is it for you right now?
6:40 a.m.
Oh my gosh. You're a crazy man. Thank you so much for doing this. I hope you're at least having fun.
It's fine. What do you call it? Humperdincker will knock me right out, like both metaphorically and physically.
So at this point, it's like a mercy killing. All right,
Unless he somehow manages to lose. In that case, I'm gonna be awake for forever.
all right. If you happen to win, I'll do your semifinal match first. How about that? Oh my gosh. Hump. All right.
It's okay. I don't think we need to worry about that. I've seen Humper playing.
He's a beast.
He has been a monster. The real question is, he brings out the Reaper.
Oh, it's the Reaper.
Baby. We have Reaper versus
I love
Mirage.
to see it.
We have had a lot of Mirages. Gentlemen, best of luck to you guys. May the winner move on.
He would play that garbage,
that garbage.
Guardian.
Whoa! I mean, you want me to bring it out? I'll clap you up in it.
Oh,
dang! I mean, brother, talking over here.
Does he want those hands?
I don't know if he does.
Can he handle it?
It's like a pick your poison.
He's trying to reverse psychology. He's trying to make you play the Guardian, but he wants you to play it so he can win.
Wait, is this the?
There's nothing reverse about it. Like I was hoping that he would play the bad class, so I would win.
All right, gentlemen. Good luck, guys. We're gonna hop down.
We've got to get Maeric out of there. Maeric is taking up a spot in there.
Oh yeah.
Get him out of there. You can right click on him and make spectator.
Can I?
The wrong person.
I can only dismiss him, I think, right?
Right click in the.
No, yeah, I got him.
Yeah,
there we go. That I keep getting confused with that. I keep forgetting whose name is what because I don't know all your guys' character account names.
All right.
Prot Hollow.
Okay.
Here's
the
Reaper.
Prot Hollow. Now, again, in theory, okay. You know what? Actually, let's break out the let's get rid of theory and talk about reality. Like, Humber's build is actually really good here because this is what you would call a cheese build, right? Like this is like a proper glass cannon, full YOLO, kill you or I'm dead build, right? And this is very good in this kind of environment where players might not be expecting it. So I would actually say, I would say Humper is extremely favored here. Actually, like he is probably going to just crush his opponent because I don't think that his opponent will be ready for this.
Oh, he got the thumper.
Yeah, he teleports away. Good use of the worm there. Like he's building up Shroud, right? He's trying to get for some good Shroud here, and then he's just gonna go ham. Wait, he's gonna Lich. I actually think that's a mistake, but it probably won't get punished here. Yeah, it's not getting punished, and that is probably gonna be it. Yeah, I love that. Good Shroud, and that's gonna be the end, I think. Gets the chain CC with the fear, and then finishes off. Like, in general, you actually want to use Shroud first a lot of the time because when you're in Shroud, you gain quickness. And that means when you leave Shroud, you still have quickness. That means you can use Lich quicker because it's got quite a long cast time. And then the auto attacks are ultra speedy, right? Which makes it just horrifying to behold.
So you would have rather seen F1 and then Lich instead of Lich into F1.
Yeah, so as I said earlier, right? What Lich is only good if your opponent doesn't have an answer to it, right? So a block, a dodge roll, right? A reflect, right? So what you want to do as Necromancer, you want to burn your opponent's cooldowns, right? You want to get rid of their cooldowns and then use Lich. You don't want to open with Lich, right? You want to finish them with Lich, essentially. It's it's your finisher move, right? Like your anime finisher move.
I got you. So I feel like it's the same kind of thing there where when Rage gets them with the turret, he's not going in for the damage when they're knocked down. I feel like he's almost kiting it back a little bit when he does that.
Yeah, it's because Humper's playing this smart, right? He's not allowing that to happen, right? It sounds a very big brain thing to say, but the key with getting CC changes, just don't let that happen, right? Is how you play around that. And if he liches now, this is so good. Ooh, he's actually gonna play very defensively. He's actually playing super safe. I guess he doesn't want to throw. That's fair enough. But he needs to set up his worm, I think. He should set up his flesh worm and then go around again. Yeah, he's going to do exactly that. And yeah, this is now great for Humper. All he has to do is maybe land a spike. I wish he would use the 5th skill. Oh, he is. Oh, that was a great use of that skill. Yeah, now if he just pushes it now, he's got full Shroud. His opponent is backed into a corner. This is amazing right now for our Reaper player.
And he's got the door all trapped up, so if he tries to come out, there he's going through and running through it all.
He goes for another heal skill there. I mean, he's got he just needs to go Shroud. If he goes Shroud, he just wins. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Ooh, Lich. Again, not good usage of the skill, but yeah, it's not going to get punished, as you can see. That should just be a kill, I think. Yep, there we go.
Yep, there it is. With quickness too. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Like, to be honest, okay, I'll let you make a prediction. If Empress is in the finals, versus Humber, he will lose if he plays like that. Because Empress will punish that level of passivity much better. If he does that versus Empress, he will lose the game hard as well, like really hard. Because he played super passive there. He had full life force, and his opponent was backed into a corner. Like at that point, that is when if I'm on Reaper, I'm like, wow, this is a dead Hollow Smith walking, right? Like this is over, right? Like that game should have been. That was actually a close round, by the way, like relatively close. Like the only thing that basically the only reason that Humper like demolished his opponent there at the end is because the Hollow didn't play around Lich very well. Like he should have just immediately run away, right? Like line of sighted and hid, and he would have been fine, right? But he kind of got caught out in the open and died.
Completely agree. I also don't know the skills and abilities in rotation, so I'm obviously going to completely agree. So let's hop down, let's do the post game, and let's move on to the semis. Humper, you did it. You saved Rage's life. He's allowed to go to bed now. He's allowed to sleep. You savior. Well done, both of you guys. The Reaper coming out strong. Now, is this going to be the favorite pick moving forward, or are we going to see the Guardian again?
Most probably going to be Guardian.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, really? Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've been talking with my chat, and they've been giving no help. But I've been trying to think of just ways to survive the Empress beatdown if I get there. So I mean, I just don't know.
Dude,
Try playing Hollow.
The F1 key
during her overload air.
The F1 key has got your name on it, Humper. Listen, dude, okay? Like, charge up that life force, 21k. Hit F1, like hit the third skill for stability, hold W, GG, right? After that, lit form, game over. Like, if you got auto run bound, like just press that key and just run at your opponent. You're playing Reaper, that's literally what you do. That is your entire spec right there. That's basically what Reaper is.
Humper, but before we get to Empress, you got to get past Maeric. And Maeric has been looking pretty stinking strong on that Mirage. He's been looking good, right? You guys are going after Empress versus Taj, and then the winners are going to play each other in the finals. But congratulations, Humper. You have made it to the top 4. You are automatically going to be getting some rewards.
Thanks, bud.
Congratulations. And Rage, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for playing. Thank you for staying up, you madman, you. And I hope we can do more content like this in the future.
Yeah, so if anybody watching wants to follow my channel, it's Rageassassin GW2. Just letting
Please
you
go
know.
follow him. Can somebody please link it in my chat?
Rageassassin.
Somebody link his Twitch in my chat for me, please. Please, actually, let me just shout you out. Oh, Rage. There we go. Go to bed. Go get some sleep. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I had fun. Thanks for having me.
Of course, man. All right. Get out of here. Go to bed. We are going to bring Empress and Taj in for our first semifinal match.
Good night.
Good night.
Ooh, here we go.
All right. Empress and Taj. So, be honest with me, ladies. Did you think coming into this tournament that you two were going to be meeting up in the semifinals?
I think it's fate.
Definitely. I was hoping for this because I love Taja, and then because we don't play each other's main game modes, we never get to play together. So
I am so glad I could bring you two together to kill each other live in
now
front
you get
of an
to
audience.
bully each other, yeah. Bully live on stream.
no.
The friendship is over.
Never. Nope, we're ride or die.
So
I kind of
this
like
is
being bullied, so this is gonna be okay,
Oh,
no
wow.
matter how it ends.
Okay.
it's nice being bullied by Empress, right? Like she's a
Yeah.
fun person to get bullied.
Wow.
Couldn't pick a better person to get bullied by.
Oh my goodness me.
Things are getting steamy over
Getting
here.
a little, yeah, it's getting a little. Oof. I mean, we got the stream on like mature audiences only, right? I think we're
Yes,
we're
we're covered. We're good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This also guarantees us one of our female streamers in the finals, which is very exciting and very cool that you guys get to represent the ladies out there, plugging along, playing Guild Wars 2, kicking the guys' butts.
Girls versus boys.
Oh,
Here we
yeah.
go.
A tale as old as
50-50.
time. All right, ladies. May the best lady win. I wish you guys the best. I hope you guys have fun. Taj,
Hey,
good
thanks.
luck. And I say that because the Empress is the one that typically plays PvP. So my heart goes out to you, and I hope you kick her
Wait,
butt.
why are we on the same side? What?
Oh, it happens.
That's it. Nah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
there are no bugs
Also,
in this game.
I made up this build. It's probably trash. Like in the Omega downtime that we had.
I
so-
can confirm it is trash, right? Like if you're wondering, okay.
Oh my god. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. It's fine.
As long as you have fun with it, that's what matters.
Listen,
Hey, there's
I
like
am-
two. There's like at least it's a 2 out of 3, right? I can swap back to Reaper.
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Good luck, guys. We were going to
Thanks.
move up. Wish you the best.
Thanks.
Oh man! All right, if you were to give me a percent chance, what's the percent chance Taj takes a game off of Empress here?
Okay.
Do we get higher
Right.
than 1%?
Listen, I feel like the bad guy making all these harsh calls, but really, this is gonna be very high win rate here for Empress, like very high win rate. I think. Like this should be like 90% win rate. I'd say. The build choice here is very not good for our Scourge player.
Oh, I didn't even check. Is she bringing? Oh, she's bringing air. Empress is going hard here, not bringing earth.
Yeah, that's definitely the correct play for sure. Like she's just gonna play aggressively here and just kill the Scourge. Empress does need to be careful. Like Scourge can actually do a good amount of damage, and just she needs to not eat too much damage. And there's a big health pull, of course, on the Scourge, but shouldn't be too much problem here for the Tempest. Like Empress is a pretty experienced player, so I think she'll be okay. Although she's actually
She's
not
dropping
cleansing
pretty
herself
low
at all.
here.
Oh my god.
We have a
like,
lot
what
of
are we
damage
seeing
going
here?
off here.
Yeah, like I think a little bit too, a little bit
Okay.
overconfident here is Empress
Okay.
actually. I
She's
think she
1 second
might
off
actually be able
for
to
a heal.
sustain. Yeah, she'll live here. She'll live. Like that was well played. Like you know, it's funny. Like if Taj had just like basically held W there, she would have won that round 100%. It would already been over by now. Now she lives to fight another day at the very least.
It's so funny watching these guys fight. There's a lot of passivity when I'm so used to never seeing passivity. Like, right? In your ranked games and stuff, everyone's problem tends to be that they just run into fights and get hit with everything. And then here, it's like, this is just a completely different side of most PvP players I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think this is just inexperience essentially coming into play there, and you kind of see the other when the aggression goes wrong though, right? Like Empress definitely played over aggressive there, kind of like wasn't playing safe enough, and again her build is also kind of bad. I mean, she doesn't again has this powerful aura trait. Like if she had cleansing water, like for the cleanse, this would honestly be a lot easier for her, but because you're able to remove those cornies a little bit easier. But as you can see, she's going to win anyway there as well. She was able to land a big lightning orb there. Those elementals just going crazy, spewing all those little lightning bolts at her opponent, and that is going to be the end of that.
For having a bad build, and for not being a PvPer, and for being a raider, I got to give props to Taj there. That was better played than I was expecting. That fight was much closer than I was expecting.
Scourge has a lot of like inbuilt tankiness to it, so you have to kind of like wear it down pretty much no matter what. She's got 31,000 hit points, which is obviously a lot, so she is very, very tanky indeed. But yeah, like the thing is here is that I think the experience level is the big thing. That like you know, the first game was 100% won by the Scourge, but she just didn't finish the job right. Like she kind of let her opponent heal up, which is a pretty big mistake.
I can't tell. Is Taj AFK?
Maybe. This is a possibility. No, here she goes.
Oh, there we go. Well, none of them were running at each other for a while. I'm assuming they were talking to each other, but...
There's some communication going down. And you can see that the Scourge took a lot of damage there. She just kind of stood in... I mean, look, you know, this surely is something that you learn in raids, right? Like, don't stand in the lightning, right?
Wow.
At the very least. Although, the thing is, like, I mean... Empress just went so aggressive there, like ran in and died. Right? You know how I said that, you know, if Humper plays like that into Empress, he would lose.
Yeah.
If Empress plays like that into Humper, she will die in 2 seconds. Seriously, like that will not work versus Humper's build at all. She is going to be able to win this here, but so she's able to get the quick 2-0. But she is very greedy. She needs to be a little bit safer, right? Like, she is going psycho in these fights. Like you cannot do that. Like when you're the squishier build that's got like less meat on its bones, which is exactly, you know, Ellie is obviously pretty squishy inherently, like, right off the bat. If you want to play like that, you cannot just like run in there and like, just, kind of just like bash it out like toe to toe. You've got to be a little bit smarter about it. You've got to have the big brain and get that done. And that is, that is exactly what happened there. Nearly throw.
And with that, we have our first finalist, Empress. Probably not a surprise. She's been kicking butt and taking names the whole ride through. But congratulations to Empress. All right, let's go join him for the postgame real fast. Empress, congratulations. First person into the finals. Well done.
Thank you, Rich. Oh my god, Taja almost killed me so many times.
I was going to say, that was really close. Taj, what was going through your head when you saw her ticking down to like 2-digit number HPs here on both of those fights?
Nice. I have no thoughts. I just hit all the buttons. That's how you play Scourge.
And it almost worked. And you almost took down Empress in both of those fights.
See, I wanted to like swap to Reaper, but like the game started and I wasn't aware, so yikes.
I got you. I think it's because I set it to 2 rounds. I'm not sure if it lets you swap on like when you ready check. Basically, I don't think it'll let you.
I don't
swap
know
back.
how it works. I don't PvP, but it was fun. Thanks for the invite.
Of course, and congratulations on making the top 4. Well done. You will be duking it out versus the loser of Maeric and Humper for 3rd place, and that's just going to determine a couple extra rewards for you to give away to your viewers.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Congratulations, and Empress. We'll be seeing you in the finals, playing against Maeric or Humper. All right.
Incredible. Well played there to both participants. Very good stuff there. The finals are gonna be very, very spicy. I mean, this is oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
All right, let's get Humper in here and let's get Maeric in here. Boom. All right, gentlemen. You are 1 game away from making it to the finals. Humper, Maeric is All right, Humper. We'll just have the pregame with you. Maeric doesn't need to hear any of this.
He's that one deafened.
So about his stupid blue hair. No, what?
Oh, no. Shots fired, dude.
I'm kidding. We love you, Maeric.
Kidding where it hurts.
All right, Humper. You've seen this Mirage. You've seen him take down Dew. All right. You've seen him take down the BarDownBeef. What do you think you're going to be able to do to stop this Mirage?
I'm just going to have to just be better.
Just be better.
Yeah.
That is the motto of Legends, my friend. I love it. Maeric, if he is going to just be better, what can you do to just be better than being better?
Best is better than better. So I'm just gonna strive for best ever.
Oh, be best ever.
No other answer.
Oh.
Sorry.
That is all
you
that
left
needs
that wide
to be
open,
said.
and I'm taking it. So.
Good luck, gentlemen. May the best man win.
This is a very interesting game. Oh no, the Guardian! No. But no, why would you play this? Oh my god, what are we? Seriously, okay, I've got a new theory, right? Like these players are actually intentionally trolling me, like, dude. Oh,
if they start backwalking during the fights, then yes.
Why would he play this build? I mean, maybe the thing is, right, is that yes, Maeric does not have a lot of damage. Okay, so it is possible that Humper's able to survive and then just like retell him to death after the time. Oh my.
If we're going to be fair, right, in terms of who plays their class best, I don't think we've seen anyone play their class better than Humper plays the Guardian. Like, would you agree or disagree?
I actually think Humper has actually been one of the players who's been playing, maybe even, he's been playing out his build, very well, I'd say, like as well as can be done. And here's the thing, right? Like Maeric is having a bit of trouble in dealing a lot of damage here. However, the thing is, his build does inherently do a lot more DPS than what we saw from Dew. So I think that this is a lot scarier for Humper if this goes to timer.
True. Very true. I'm interested to see how the sword gameplay plays out again. He's choosing to go with the sword when going against the Mirages instead of the greatsword, and he uses shield with it as well. Do you think that's the proper pick? Is that what you would have done in this scenario, or would you stay greatsword?
It's actually very good into Maeric's build. Like Maeric's build has a lot of projectiles. Like his scepter abilities are projectiles, his staff abilities are projectiles. Humper, like what Humper is doing here, okay, by the way, listen, pay attention. Like he's actually abusing positioning very well. Like he is running around, like, listen, little PvP pose, okay? Like he's running around kiting very effectively, and that's honestly keeping him in this game. The problem is that when they get forced to fight on timer, this is great. Maeric needs to use his mantra right now and just heal up. Like if he does that, he's gonna be in such good shape here. Like, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be.
I don't think they're realizing. Oh, all right.
Good heal there. Good heal from Humper. Actually, that was really nice.
Maeric didn't use his heal.
Yeah, he didn't use his heal. Like that's unfortunate for him. I mean, oh man, like Maeric might actually lose. Like he's honestly not in a good spot right now. Like this is really bad for him. He's going to have to start sharing soon. The trouble is that Humper cannot heal himself. Like, this is a really big problem for him. And that confusion is really starting to hurt.
Here's the renewed focus right there. Good burst
Yeah,
out.
that's already been forced. Now, Maeric is low, but he's got clones up again now. And these next ambush attacks are really going to hurt, in my opinion. Like, good shield fire to deny that one. There's going to be another one coming very, very soon. And a shatter can come there. He's actually going to pop all the shadows there as well, which is really nice. He's got to be careful just to not die right now. But I think Maeric should be able to clutch this down. You can see, like, this is why... Yeah, he needs to not get knocked back here, though. Like, he needs to actually stomp this out, and he's going to get it.
Oh, he was late. He was late on the knockback. He tried to do it.
Yeah, there you go. Some incredible
Thank you, Mike, for the bit. I love you, I love you.
I mean,
Michael's my brother,
yeah,
by the way.
I really dislike this build choice here from Humper. Oh, is it? Yeah, he can't change to Reaper right now. He's not allowed to.
Right, he's not allowed to change the Reaper. He's got to stay as a Guardian.
He's gonna try the GS. I think he is. You know what? Okay, is it? You know, he has actually been his own greatest enemy, right? He has destroyed himself in this matchup.
I would argue it's probably his chat. I'm pretty sure his chat is directing what he's playing.
Yeah, this is a really bad call to go with this Satapir. This is not the biggest brain play.
Nope.
To go with this one.
He didn't swap. He stayed sword.
Yeah. I actually think that's correct here. I think having the sword shield for the projectile block is actually super valuable into Maeric here. Wait, he's sword shield and I actually like this.
He dropped the staff.
Okay, I actually like that a lot. Like, he could maybe win with this, maybe. At this point, every single time, he's going closer and closer to an actually good build, right? And like, this is smart because now he has like DPS weapons, but he still has like a support amulet and some support traits. So he's like, right now, he's about half of a good build.
He's two halves of a good build.
Yeah,
they just don't go well together.
Yeah. I like that. I'll give you that one. That was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I occasionally say smart stuff. Occasionally, it come in spurts. What I was gonna say there, though, I don't know if you saw. So Humper decided to burn Whirling Wrath and Greatsword 4 before pulling with Greatsword 5. And if he had done Greatsword 5 pull into the Whirling Wrath, he actually would have burned some dodge rolls or gotten a bunch of damage off on Maeric.
Yeah, like Humper is really having trouble though. Like Maeric playing a little bit more. You can see like Maeric just playing a bit more aggressively and how that kind of works out. Like forcing renewed focus already. Like if he just plays a little bit more aggressively, like he's gonna have a good time. I think he's almost certainly going to win this game. There's not really much left there for Humper right now. He should just be able to get the job done here, like in a few more bursts. He needs to build some clones and then just go for a big nuke, and he should be able to secure the kill here.
Gets the retail a little bit.
There's a nice ambush there, though, actually, from Maeric. Yeah, that was juicy. Really nice ambush attack there from Maeric. Gets a lot of damage then. Humber like, really on the back foot right now. Like, the Mandra heal is good as well from Maeric here as well, and I think this is pretty much the end. Like, does Humber have time to get another heal? Oh, he can't. His heal goes on cooldown, and by the time he needs to... Yeah, he won't be able to use it again before the timer.
He could use F2 if he wanted. But he did.
He does. Smart. That's good. He's going to need that. And Maeric is low actually. Maeric should be using he should have used his heal skill there. He actually might end up losing because of that. Like he's not particularly great at using the heal skill, but no, Humper gets bursted super hardcore, and that's going to be the end. Distortion should allow the stomp there. No, not that. And that's going to be Maeric winning.
What could have been if it was a Reaper, but not to be found out.
Yeah, like if that was Reaper, because Maeric's playstyle is very like it's like a grinder, right? It like slowly grinds you down with all the clone attacks. Like that would actually get shut down super hard there by the Reaper. Like the Reaper would have been far better into that. Or of course, well, a good Guardian build would have been great, or the Reaper build, because the Reaper build just inherently is far superior because it's actually like a full-on proper build. And incidentally, I actually think this now puts Empress as the favorite to win.
Really?
In fact, it definitely does. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Maeric's build is going to be not great into Empress. Like Empress is a lot of AoE damage, which is going to kill the clones, which is going to completely cause Maeric to do very little damage. And Empress was also going to play super aggressive and can pack in a ton of cleanse. I think she's actually extremely favored there into that matchup. Certainly by build, she should have a pretty good time into that, I think.
Okay. All right. We are going to be doing our third place match, which is going to be Taj versus Humper, the two losers in the semifinal, to figure out who gets third and who gets fourth place to determine the number and amount of rewards that they get to give out to their viewers. So before we go ahead and get them in, though, let's go ahead and do our post match with Maeric and Humper. Maeric coming in big, making it to the finals.
God, dude. I'm sweating bullets, you guys. What the hell was that? This guy knows how to fight me, man. That was tough. That was tough.
Humper switched it up there, getting rid of the staff, bringing sword, shield, and greatsword. Humper, what was going on in your mind there? What were you trying to do there?
Like, I mean, I was trying to clear out one or two little fucks line of sight, but it just wasn't enough.
You were playing the line of sight really well, as best you could, really, honestly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that map has just such bad teleport block spots.
True.
Yeah, but I mean, I just couldn't find the right target, and I got clapped.
Well, I wouldn't call it a clap.
I don't think it would be a clap.
Close. Yeah.
Why didn't you play Reaper?
Yeah, in retrospect, I should have. All right. The reason, honestly, the reason why is because, just before like the tournament started, I 1v1'd a chrono with that build I was just playing for I think like an hour and a half, and so I was like, oh well, it should be about the same. And then I went into a game and 1v1'd Countless in a ranked game and killed him with that build, and I was like, all right, well, I think we're in a pretty good spot here, and did not look in that game though. So.
That was literally the only thing Teapot was like. I feel like he's trolling me. Like Teapot loved your Reaper so much, and then you went back to the Guardian, and he was like,
the Reaper would have been a very good choice into Maeric, and also extremely good into Empress as well. Of course, the first finalist, and now we will never see the light of day.
Hey, he could still bring it out versus Taj. He's still got one more match. Humper, you're going to be playing for the third
next week, bro, because my chat's been going nuts about wanting this to happen all the time. Everyone's loving this.
I was going to say
more of these.
That makes me really, really happy to hear. My whole goal with this whole thing was just I want streamers to have fun. I want viewers to have fun. And so if that's what's happening, that's I just put
this
a smile on my face.
This is the most fun I've had on a stream in months, dude. This has been nuts.
This is good.
Awesome. All right, well then maybe we should make this a monthly thing. All right, all that to say, all that apart, congratulations, Maeric. You have moved on to the finals. That is amazing. Hump, you and Taj are about to play for third place here. So Maeric, go ahead and you've won the right to leave, and we'll bring Taj in real fast.
Won the right to leave. That's a good one.
Thank you. Taj, welcome back. You and Hump are going to be going at it for third place. Now, you just saw Humper over here with his Guardian, and you've seen him with his Reaper. Give it to me straight. Which one are you more scared of? Also, you're muted. Also, maybe she's AFK. Oh, no, she's here.
Sorry about that. No, I'm here. I think I'd be more scared of the Guardian, but we'll see. I don't care. I'm ready for whatever.
Are you mind gaming him into it? Do you want those hands?
Yeah, do you want these hands? Be honest.
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh, okay.
I like the confidence.
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Okay, sorry. Welcome to my stream. I sing sometimes. All right, so You guys are fighting for third and fourth place. This is going to determine, basically, numerically, the whoever gets third gets more rewards to give out to their stream. So you're basically just fighting for your viewers at this point. Good luck, everybody, and may the best man or woman win. Or what I should say. Hold on. May the best necro win.
I mean, like, if Hump plays the Guardian here, it is a very, very bad idea. Guardian Necro is going to absolutely destroy that. Now, I do think Hump, he might actually win even if he plays the Guardian, to be honest, because he does play his build better. I think Taj has significantly less PvP experience, so he might win on the Guardian no matter what, but he's in for a bit of a bumpy ride if he does decide to play the Guardian. Okay.
I feel like it's basically, is he gonna disappoint you or is he gonna disappoint his stream? And he chose his stream. He's going with the Necro. They're going Reaper v Reaper.
The Reaper. I mean, Lich form is amazing versus other Necromancers, particularly on this map. It's kind of difficult to line of sight here all the time anyway. Like, I will, yeah, I'll definitely call this in favor of Hump here. Like, I think Hump is the more experienced player and therefore has a pretty massive advantage here.
They're running not the exact same builds, but they're basically running the same specs for the most part.
Yes, and Hump's build is better. Just by a little bit. Like, actually, no, by significantly. Dread is a really good trait. Like, getting quickness and fury when you inflict fear is amazing. Like, again, let's talk about raids here, right? Like, what is it like to play raids without quickness? Not good, right? Like, playing raids with quickness, very good. And that is exactly what Humper is going to experience here.
You know, that might have been a big thing.
Don't lich now. Okay, fine. He does it anyway. Like, okay. Again, just to clarify, that was honestly the worst possible time to lich. Like, oh my god. Okay, I think he's not going to get punished for it. He should be able to get the kill here, actually, just by auto-attacking, like running at her and auto-attacking.
They're both going back.
Oh my god, this is Game of Throws right now. Goodness me, new television series here. Like, Humper trying to throw as hard as he possibly can. I don't think Taja is going to let him, though, actually. Like, Shroud is up again, and that should be the end. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that was an interesting meme right there. Yeah, I mean, like, this is I have to say, okay, it is really interesting to see this kind of stuff here as well. Like, I think this gives a lot of insight into what a lot of players might struggle with when they're learning the game and like learning how to play PvP in particular.
Oh, for sure. All right, give it to me straight here, because so for those, if you are some weird person out there who doesn't know Mighty Teapot and somehow knows me and is on my stream, first off, thank you. Second off, he is way bigger and better at this than I am. So I'm currently trying to get to a point where I can be as helpful as he is. But give it to me straight. When's the last time you watched a bunch of really new people try to PvP and try and learn how to PvP?
I actually play with a lot of new players on EU. Maybe not quite as new as this, but certainly less experienced players. Look, again, to be honest, like these players here, this is going to be a really brutal lich from there. Oh, he left lich from there. That was actually very questionable, I think, to do that. But it's going to pay off. He's going to win this game anyway. So yeah, like Humper's going to win this just by spinning now.
Thank you, Jaws, and for the follow.
I'm going to say this because I think I don't want to come off as like overly harsh to all of these players. The same mistakes these players are making here, it goes all the way up to, I would say, like, high platinum. You'll see the exact same mistakes being made. Like, the only difference here is that the builds are a bit wonky, right? Like, between a lot of these players. Right. These players are obviously very, very new, but ultimately the mistakes I see in mid-tier players are identical. Like, it's the same root error. It's mostly like decision making, builds not being quite right, and just positioning stuff is basically what's going wrong for almost every player of almost every level there as well.
Interesting. I thank you for the insight. All right, let's go join them real fast for the post game. Humper coming in big on the Necro v Necro Reaper 1v1. Congratulations. You put on green a little bit better than Taj.
Okay, really X'd out because I am sure my Fashion Wars is better.
Whoa.
Sure. Let's have like a fashion 1v1 real quick. Okay?
She's coming straight at your looks.
Don't make me. Listen, I got the Russian polar bear up in here.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's a new thing that we could do. Streamers fashion wars. Which
That'll
streamer
get bloody.
wears it
That'll like break hearts. That will like dismantle the community. Fashion wars.
All right, Hump. You fought Taj here for the third place finish here. What did Taj bring to the table that other people didn't that got her this far?
Well, listen, she had the right ideas. I did get really lucky on a random dodging her ult at the last moment there. That was you hate to see it for her, but I mean, listen, she brought the hands. Fortunately, my hands were just a little bigger.
I like that. That's
Wrong.
good.
I do have very small
Big
hands.
hands.
So.
Big hands.
Oh my god. And Taj, same question basically. What did Humper bring to the table that made his hands bigger than most of the other competition
Probably
here?
Lich form. Yeah.
Hey, did I not say, Taj, about early on what that lich form, good skill?
Hey
like,
man,
very
I was
good
just
move?
having fun.
Yeah.
Isn't that the point of this tournament? I'm gonna bring the skills I want, the builds I want. I played Connor's Purge and like almost took a game off Empress. Almost.
That's true.
So,
That's
I
true.
made that build.
You
Probably
almost
should have just played it again, honestly.
You almost took 2 games off of her.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
as
mean,
close
you gotta
the
watch
second
out.
time.
You gotta watch out for that lich form.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Congratulations,
Thank
Hump.
you.
Go on
Oh,
up,
thanks.
and we're going to bring Empress and Maeric in for the finals, everybody.
Whoa.
Maeric
Here
and
we go.
Empress. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been doing this event for like 3.5 hours to 3-ish hours already, culminating to this fight right here, which, by the way, before I forget, let me change the settings to time limit 2. Where is my rounds 3? Boom. That's what I wanted. All right. Do we need to leave and then come back in order for those
No, it's
settings
fine.
to actually place?
Wait, you wanted to go to best of 5?
Yeah, it's gonna be a best of 5 for the finals.
To be honest, we should just run it like this. It will take a while to reset. Everyone would have to leave basically to
Oh.
reset that, I think.
All right, that's fine. We'll just do best of 2 then. No
Well, actually,
worries.
wait, if you check, hang on, hang on. If you go, it's a bit awkward to do it, but yeah, if you change it to 5 rounds or whatever it is, like 5 rounds, and then you game end twice, it should work.
All right, let's try it out.
Should work anyway, I think.
Game end.
Wait, make sure you change the rounds though. Make sure you change the rounds.
I did.
You didn't? Wait, did you?
Yeah.
Are you sure? It said 3. I just caught
yeah,
it on the stream.
it's supposed to be on 3 because
Yeah, you want it.
no. So
I think you want it to be 5, no?
rounds is it's
Was
just
that how many wins that is?
Yeah, it's how many wins
alright,
they get.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting worried there.
You're good, man.
Yeah,
See, I
yeah.
know how to. I learn stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I already forgot what I was supposed to type in. Oh my gosh. It's
Slash game end.
/ game end. All right.
And then do it twice and it might work.
So do it again.
Yes, maybe.
Game
Well, yeah, once the game resets. If they actually wait, it might work now. Like well, you might, yeah, okay, go after this and it might work.
All right, I've been typing it in a lot. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, okay, it should be okay.
Should be good.
Don't do it anymore.
Okay.
It should be good now, maybe. I'm not sure entirely.
Yo, Hump, I love you, man. Thank you so much for playing. Congratulations. We'll be giving the awards out afterwards and everything. And thank you for the raid. I love you, homie. All right, so we have Maeric and we have Empress chilling with us right now. Guys, oh my gosh, Maeric is freaking deafened again. Maeric! All right, you know what? There he is. Now he's back.
So there's a delay on your stream. I can actually hear you on your stream, but by the time you're like, oh, Merrick's muted, I'm like, oh shit, it's been like 10 seconds.
Maeric, Empress,
Yo.
talk to me. How are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling coming into this fight?
Hey, I just followed her. She just followed me. We're Twitch friends now. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this.
What do you mean? This is the start of a beautiful friendship, Mary.
All beautiful friendships start with death.
I've been shoutcasting this awesome Tempest because I
Thank you
love
so much,
Tempest, and
Taj.
I'm
That's
sick
so
of seeing
incredibly
many
kind of you.
weavers.
Oh
But
my
now I
god.
gotta fight it, and I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. My
No, I
confidence
think-
slightly lower than usual. Compliment me at least 3 times, and I'm out of this fight entirely.
You know, I find that like in actual conquest, Mirage actually gives me stick on me, and then I can't cast anything. I can't channel anything.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do psychological warfare on both sides. So Maeric, start us off. Tell me 3 things you like about Empress.
Oh, so sweet. Okay, kicking people's butt all night, but so sweet about it. All right, just being like so nice after each one. I'm like, oh my gosh, you just stopped that person. But then she's like, oh, I had so much fun. Like, so nice. Okay. Followed me, immediately followed her. Instant friends. And then from the tiny picture I can see, nice hair. Very nice hair. That's what I got for you. Okay, it's all from the heart.
This is, by the way, Empress coming from another married man, right? He played his cards right. He's safe.
Say hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
All right,
Hi.
all right, Empress. Now time to get in his head. Give me 3 things you like about Maeric.
Oh my god, Maeric is so personable. You know, I absolutely love how, like, when we were in the call with all of the other streamers, like, he took the initiative to ask me what my Twitch name was, and I love that. I'm kind of shy in person, to be honest, so I thought it was really nice that he, like, took the initiative to reach out to me first, and then, like, try to strike up a conversation. And despite what he says, like, I think his Mirage was great, you know, and I really hope he PvPs more. So he definitely has like a solid foundation.
Oh,
feel
dude,
like
I'm
for
hooked.
PvP.
I'm hooked. Yeah, I'm in this now. I'm a PvP streamer. Guys, chat, I've quit raids. Okay, I'm moving into the PvP lobby.
My secret plan is
And
working.
then I do have.
I'm slowly building
I
the
do have
NA
to
PvP
say-
scene. All right, yes. Sorry, what's up?
That's
Empress?
awesome. It's all you and
It's
Teapot
all a ploy,
doing
yeah.
God's honest work. And then the last thing I would like to say at Maeric, you have really good decor skills. Like, I'm very
Thank you.
pleased to see that from a man. Like, not to stereotype or anything, but like the lighting you have, and of course the Pikachu plush. That's 10 out of 10. So.
Yes. Well, that's the best compliment I've gotten. In a
Wow,
long
like
time.
getting his guard down. This is some dirty
I like
underhand
it.
tactics here from Empress, just
I think
just
this
shutting
works.
down.
Yeah, I don't think I got
oh
anything left in me,
dear,
dude. I
like
think that's
she
it.
what I can sense the hunger. Like
She
this
is-
is
it
she
is
wants to win
mine.
this. Wants
All
to
right.
get it done.
For the viewers, before we start this fight, this is the last thing. Maeric, 10 seconds. Tell us why you're better than Empress. Why you have the easy win. Go.
Oh,
Wait,
spicy.
sorry, there were some pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows just then. Could you repeat? Could you repeat that question?
10 seconds for the viewers. Tell them why you're going to win. Why you're better than Empress. Go.
Oh, well, I'm much shorter than you. So I'm just gonna say that you will lose track of me immediately. I'm playing as in Asura.
Okay.
So also, son of a bitch, it worked. I've been totally disarmed. I got nothing to say.
Time's up.
My God, that
Empress,
works. Why
10
does that work?
seconds. 10 seconds. Tell the viewers, why are you better than Maeric? Why is this an easy win?
I don't know if I would never say it's an easy win. Oh my gosh, Mirage like actually gives me a hard time. And you know, like I loved playing against all of the players today, but I was actually hoping that I would fight Maeric because I hadn't fought him yet, and plus he was playing Mirage. So it's a good opportunity to see if I can actually handle it in a 1v1 situation.
Those were terrible hype ups. Good luck, everybody. I wish you the best. This should
been
be,
defeated
by the
already.
way, this should be the first to 3 wins, not the first to 2 wins. So this should be the first to 3 wins.
Yeah, if it isn't, just stay in.
Yeah, if
Don't
it isn't,
leave.
just go again until somebody has 3 wins total.
Also, can I ask,
Yeah,
how
what's
is
up?
Teapot still awake?
I don't know. That's a teapot answer.
I have
Did he
unlimited
just-
energy.
I was gonna say, welcome to Teapots. He just, I don't think he sleeps.
No, I don't.
Yeah. I
You're
was
a
like, is
madman.
he chugging like English breakfast tea?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm gonna get some of that. I think after this, and then I'm going to bed, recover my energies.
I was going to say, thank you so much, by the way, Teapot. For real. This
Yeah,
is
no
awesome
worries.
of you, man.
Right
Teapot
on.
rules.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop down. All right, Teapot. As you predicted, we have Empress v Maeric in the finals. Match happening in 10 seconds here. What do you want to see from both of these players in order to get the edge on the other one?
You know, this is a super weird game, I think. I mean, just ignoring builds, like we both know the builds, they're a little bit scuffed. Empress has improved hers actually, like with cleansing water. That's actually a big deal here. Like I think the way Empress loses, let's talk about the way the players would lose. Like if Empress goes too aggressive, I think she loses. However, if Maeric doesn't consistently, he needs to be like constantly being annoying, be like applying pressure, like, you know, just keep attacking. Right now, he needs to be attacking right now, for example. He needs to be going in, like keep going, keep attacking, keep attacking. That's how he loses. If Empress plays too aggressive, she loses. For example, she definitely made the first mistake in this game. She played super aggressive, right? And got punished for it. So she made the first mistake. Maeric needs to keep doing what he's doing, and he should actually be okay. Like, however, oh, that was a really good burst there. That was such a great ambush set there for Maeric. If he needs to go now. He needs to go like right now. He needs to hold W. Hold W, Maeric. Go, 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 go. I like this line of sight here. Very nice line of sight there by Empress. Oh, watch out for that lightning orb. Okay, he dodges that. Good work there by Maeric. Maeric is definitely so far playing this out better, Fridge.
Yep. 1000% agree. The moment I saw Empress run in there off the opener, I was like, oh my gosh, she's doing it again. I don't know how she hasn't learned yet not to run straight in immediately. It's what's been causing her to have to blow a lot of her cooldowns in order to like stay safe. And then like it hurts her in the long run in terms of her aggressive play.
Yeah, exactly. Like I mean, honestly, I love aggression. It is a lot of fun to play, and Maeric ate a lot of damage there. Like that was what he needed to not do. Like he is still okay, gets a good block off there, but he doesn't actually have his heal skin anymore, so he's got to be really defensive right now. He's gonna have some stealth soon, which is great. And yeah, I like that. Like going for the double back there to kind of lure Empress away is good here. And he should be able to actually get his heal back, I think.
I have yet to see somebody take control of a match. So Empress dives in right early on and then winds up getting a little caught out, going a 2 aggro, and then having to blow a lot of cooldowns to get away. Once she gets away, I have yet to see somebody take advantage of that and actually press the advantage so that she stays down, right? Every time they let her heal back up, and then once she gets back up, she's very consistently been in control of most of these fights.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like that's essentially what's going wrong here for Maeric, is that he wasn't able to like keep the tempo up. He kind of played too defensive. He actually might get away with this anyway, like because he's actually got his corners, he's got distortion available, and there's no healing now. So I actually think Maeric should win. No, unless he runs into the gas, that would be bad. Oh, he actually just barely stopped doing it. I think he still wins here though. Almost certainly. He has a dodge roll up now. He just needs to finish this kill, and oh, he's gonna get this elemental. That elemental summon is actually really big right now. That's a huge elemental. Oh yeah, and the gas. Yeah. Empress is gonna go with that. I actually think Maeric had that, but he didn't quite. He wasn't quite able to finish the job there actually. So yeah, like Empress will win the first round. Oh, that was a really good port. Perfect port. But is it going to be enough? I think the gas is going to get Maeric. Yeah, it is going to finish him off. There we go. Empress wins the first game. Yeah, like Maeric, he had the advantage up until the point where he dropped the pressure. He's got to keep the pressure up there as well. Like, bear in mind, a viable strat for Maeric is here to make it go to timer. He will auto win if it goes to timer, and he's on full health with cooldowns. He actually flubbed that really hard. He threw insanely hard there. When at the very end there, he was like super far ahead, but he burned his distortion, his invulnerability basically, like really early on for no reason. And that thing is, this is a kind of a fun thing about Raj. If you use your defensive cooldown, this is on Maeric's build in particular, if he uses his defensive ability, that actually makes it so he can't attack for a while. Because if he doesn't have clones, he does no damage basically. And when he shattered his clone were gone. Oh wait, is the game being weird? I think the game's being weird. I think Maeric has to ready up actually.
I was gonna
that's
say.
why, yeah. Yeah, that's what needs to happen, yeah. Yeah, so someone's got to ready up. Not entirely sure who it is, but someone does, I think. Because now Maeric is trapped forever in hell.
Somebody might be trying to change their build, maybe?
Oh, there we go.
I'm pretty sure this would be the time if they did.
Yep. Let's see. Did Maeric actually change anything? He actually didn't. No, he didn't change anything. No, it's the same.
Did Empress change anything?
Nope, she didn't change anything either.
Huh.
No,
sometimes pressing buttons is hard.
Ooh, that's a much nicer opener there from Empress as well. She doesn't go too crazy. I kind of like that. She's got to watch over that. She does not want to be in this time warp though. She needs to get the hell out of that. Yeah, she does that very wisely.
So right here, now that she's burned a lot of her stuff and her heal, I'd like to see a little bit of pressure. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. This is when Maeric should be putting on a bit of pressure. Yes.
He needs to be going right. Like this is go time for Maeric. Like after that, like You know, he needs to be going the entire time. Like his build, like I said, it is like this, almost like it's sandpaper, right? It's gonna like slowly like be annoying and abrasive and like slowly win the game. Is like how his build works here. He needs to like never give her a moment's rest. Like doing this right now is kind of bad. Like he wants to get his heal skill back, and that's fair enough. But he needs to just keep up this damage. Otherwise, he will just lose, right? Because the healing is going to be great. Like he needs to make it so that the value of the sustain is minimized there. That's a really good amount of confusion there, but Maeric needs to get out of this air overload immediately. He's actually getting a really nice burst here, but the cleanse is good. There's a lot of cleanse here. Like, Empress has been very smart with her build, and has added a lot of cleanse to it, which makes the conditions from Maeric significantly less effective. The elementals have all been killed. Maeric does not want to get cornered here, otherwise the AoEs are going to be... He needs to like be in the wide open terrain. He does not want to be here. This is like a really bad place for him to fight.
It seems like he's really trying to just hold out the time and like avoid conflict right now. Not that he's doing it very successfully, but go for a little bit of a burst there. Never mind, she gets out. Oh, I feel like this is gonna get, even if this gets to the final round, like final tick where there's no more healing, no more invisibility, I don't feel like Maeric's gonna have enough of a health pool in order to like actually sustain through and deal with.
He's gonna play timer here, and I like the timer play here. This is a good play. He does take a bit of damage. He needs to use his heal now. He needs to like heal himself like immediately. He's not gonna do it though. Oh, that's unfortunate. And he eats damage right as the timer comes through, and Empress heals right as some of that. That was well played there by Empress. Like,
and he didn't use either of them.
Yeah, that was like super bad by Maeric. Like, can he? The thing is, he does have the ability to do a lot of very quick damage, so he might just be able to be super cheeky and snag this. Is he going to get it?
Gets her to 6
He's ahead
to
right
5.
now. He's like really far ahead. All he's got to do is finish her, and it's over. Like, he needs to get her into downstate, and then he should win pretty much no matter. There we go. There is a downstate.
There it is.
Bear in mind, Mesmer downstate is it should win. Like, even if it comes to Nazability, he's going to win regardless. There we go. Going for the stomp with 5 health, probably not going to work out, but he's going to win downstate battle anyway. Yep.
That was a bold stop.
Yeah. That was, like, Maeric is, okay, look, just for reference, by the way, if Maeric had Inspiration, this would be, like, a complete free win. Like, his build would be very effective. But again, like, I don't know why. You know, it's weird, because you don't run Chaos in PvE either, right? Like, you don't run it in PvE. So... it makes I don't know why they've both been drawn, like both our Mirage players today were drawn to the Chaos trait line, right? But it is, it's...
is it on meta battle? I feel like that's probably what it would have looked.
I hope not. I mean, like... but I mean, yeah, like Maeric did a good job there, actually. Like, you know, the kind of like the big issue is that he... Again, like the early game went pretty badly for him, right? Like, as you correctly pointed out, like the early game didn't go super well, and it was the late game that ended up working out well. But if he's like correctly identified now that he needs to just use his heal skill a lot more and just basically get to the gas with vaguely full health and most his moves, then he will win. Like, if he's correctly identified that that's his win condition, then he should be able to get away with this game, I think. I mean, from a build perspective, like Tempest is not like a super strong 1v1, and Maeric should win on paper in theory, right?
For sure, absolutely. Ooh. Both getting chunked to about half health there, coming through. Maeric trying to get some auto attacks off. Empress has been doing a really good job of breaking line of sight when it comes to those auto attacks. Right now, for example, she's making sure line of sight was broken. Maeric has to come on top, and then Empress starts to position herself to be able to hit him, or to hit Maeric back, or use a reflective bubble.
Yeah, Maeric getting some good value there, like just kind of pressuring the opponent from on high, and he is getting some good health there. Actually, he gets into stealth there as well. He needs to watch out for that air overload. That air overload is like big ouchie. He needs to not stand in that. That is really hurting right now, taking a huge amount of damage there as well. Does kind of get away fairly unscathed. Like, it's a minute on the clock, and this might go to time it again. Again, like, Empress wants to be the aggressor here. She wants to try and find this kill before the timer, or like have the Mirage like really low before the timer, and does successfully do that. I mean, like, Maeric, he shouldn't be playing aggressively right now. Like, he just doesn't have anything. Like, he might end up dying actually if he's not careful. Like, he's honestly throwing the game super hard. Yeah, he's a dead man walking.
Yep.
Yeah. He just like he needs to be abusing the fact that he can disengage easily with stealth and just run away instead of doing this. He's fighting like head on, and it's going horrible for him.
Would you like to see a Dewrah style maneuver here where he sits back and just chills until timer?
If he did that, he would almost certainly win. He should. If he wanted to be really cheesy and like be the scumbag, just take Blink and just run away, like, and then win. But I mean, or just play more defensively. Like, just play more defensively as well. Like, he is the slower build, right? He wants the game to go as long as possible. Like, the longer this goes on, the better it is for him. Like, that's always a dynamic, particularly on this map, right? Like, you don't actually have to kill your opponent. You have to wait until you can kill your opponent.
Yep. Absolutely. And he's running out, so it looks like he will not be doing the Dew build or the Dew style. I also don't think he swapped anything up and took Blink.
No, it's the same. Oh, that's a really good burst there, actually. That is a great opener for Maeric, actually. Nice. If he can keep that up, he just needs... Yeah, if he just goes aggressive now, this is great. Like, is he going to go for it, though? Let's find out if he is. Yes, he is, actually. And if he just goes hard now, it's happy days for Maeric. Let's see if he's going to. Yeah, he's going to try and pull it off. I'm liking that. It's a good start for Maeric there. He needs to watch out for the reflect. Did actually identify the Magnolia there. Did not ambush there and does get some damage. But honestly, like, a good use of terrain here by Empress. She's effectively doing that there to prevent a lot of the damage. But actually, she is within the Time Warp, and her certainly has to be very careful about that. Like, Time Warp is always a pretty monstrous skill to avoid. Oh, good burst there, though, from Maeric, actually. Yeah, I think Maeric's ahead right now. Like, he's in a good spot. He just needs to kind of keep up this pressure. Like, Empress is doing a really good job, actually, just abusing terrain and preventing a lot of the damage from Maeric coming through. Oh, that Air of Blood is really chonking. Oh, no, Maeric, don't go in. Don't go in for that. No, 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 no. That is that. Okay, like, seriously, he probably just took 5k damage from doing that. Like, from not moving out of an AoE. Like, think of that as, like, that's like, I don't know, like standing in like a Matthias corruption for like 5 seconds, right? Like, not a good idea. Like, not very smart.
Let's give
or,
pro
like, standing
tips
in
for
a Seeker.
Let's give pro tips for a sec. When you guys see big red AoE like abilities that look like they might hurt you, don't stand in them. In any game mode, including PvP.
Yeah, looks like it's going to timer here, I think. And Empress is actually pressured with just 15 seconds left on the clock. Does get her heal skill off, which is very, very good for her there. But I don't think she's going to get another usage. Yeah, she won't be able to do that again. So as long as Maeric stays on good HP, he is in business here. Doesn't have distortion, but does have most of his abilities available. It would be nice to have a Time Warp there, but he doesn't actually have that. Yep, okay. They're both about the same HP. Is there an elite skill for Empress? There actually is. So her big elemental is available, which is nice, but that's a lot of damage coming out there from Maeric. But again, he's standing in the air of it. I really no Maeric. Oh my god, Maeric is not doing a good job here actually. But she goes in the gas. Maeric, run away. No, Maeric, run. Oh no, he needs to run here. Oh my, he nearly threw. If he'd run in there, okay. Okay. I cannot begin to describe like how dangerous that was. Doing that was so bad. Oh my! He actually nearly lost there, by the way. Because if Empress had if he'd run in and went downstate, and then Empress what Empress should have done there? She should have used Vapor Form to run forwards, and then if Maeric had actually run forwards into the gas and downstate, he would have actually lost that round, lost the entire tournament. Right? Like that was how close he was. Honestly, if he'd been 1,000 HP lower there, it was over for him, 100%, right? Because and if Empress had identified to use a Vapor Form there as well.
Can we just talk for a sec? We are in the finals, best of 3. Both Maeric and Empress have 2 wins apiece going into the final match, and it has been neck and neck between them the entire time. Guys in the chat, please type who you're rooting for here, Empress or Maeric. Empress or Maeric. Who do you guys want to see win this final match? Let's freaking go. This is for the title of the best of the worst PvP streamers. A huge title. Everyone really wants it. All right. Let's go.
Yeah, I think Maeric is I think he knows what to do. And I think knowing is half the battle, right? I would be tempted to say Maeric is favored. I would say 60-40 Maeric, Rich. 60-40 Maeric right now.
Okay.
But it's close. I think both these players are playing well. They both know how to win, right? They've both correctly identified what they need to do to win. I think Maeric's strategy might be a little bit more consistent. If this goes to timer, he's obviously having a great time. And yeah, can you see how he's playing around this? Like he's just, he's chill, right? He's like relaxed. Like, oh yeah, I'm having fun, man. I'm just running around. This is good for Maeric. If he can keep this up for another minute, he's okay. And then just play defensive into the gas. That's really nice for him to do that. But that's 60-40. It might be inverting. Like, don't get trapped in the corner, Maeric. Don't go here. Oh no, what is he doing? What is he doing?
He's standing
no!
in it.
Oh, Maeric, no, this is super. And he eats the entire lightning orb. Oh, Okay, right. It might. Okay, 60-40 is now the other way. 60-40 Empress. The stock price is changing right now. Oh my goodness. Like really, really big throw here by Maeric here to do this. Oh
Guys,
no.
Empress
Honestly,
stock
70,
prices
30.
are skyrocketing. Buy,
Yeah.
buy, buy.
Oh, dude, Maeric is tanking. Wait, what's he doing? He's not moving. Like, what is this? I don't understand what he's doing. He's actually like deliberately. He's like trolling. I don't even know what this is. Like, what is he doing right now?
Empress is trying to
he's
full
gonna
press.
go for a heal. Oh no, it's 90-10 Maeric right now. Like Maeric he's completely destroyed his hopes of winning.
Can Maeric pull off a miracle? He has 8
he
seconds
needs to use
before
it
the
again.
heals have
He's
gone.
got to use it again. Oh, this is. Oh, he didn't use his heal.
Use it, Maeric.
Use it.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
All right, Maeric, can he pull off a miracle here in OT in the final match? Who can pull it off, Empress or
He's in the gas.
Maeric?
Oh, he's still in the gas. That's right. He has distortion. Like maybe he can get like a crazy miracle here. Like it's not impossible.
The
oh,
burst,
wait, dude,
the
I think he's gonna win.
Maeric.
Oh my god,
my
Maeric
gosh,
wins.
Maeric.
Oh, I think she got confused by clones. Maeric wins.
Maeric pulls it off. Maeric wins the tournament. Oh my gosh. In a huge upset. Mighty Teapot had Maeric stocks down. He had
They were
Empress stocks
plummeting,
up.
dude. Okay.
And
Yeah,
Maeric pulls it off, coming up with the clutch win in the final game.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Congratulations to Maeric. Let's go join him.
Dude.
Let's go join him. Maeric, oh
Maeric
my
is a
gosh,
god.
Congratulations.
Right, I need like Fritch. I'm gonna let you talk in a little bit, but dude, I gotta take over the stream real quick.
Go,
Maeric. I need you to walk me through that last game. Like, were you like, what even happened there? Like, you got stuck in a wall, stopped moving, and then went first person. Like, what was that? Like, what?
I absolutely did. You know what? Like, so much of my goal is trying to pretend to be a clone, right? And so I got stuck in a wall, and I was like, well, we'll go with it. I'll just stand here and just hope for the best.
I mean, okay, look, Maeric, I have to actually make a formal apology. I was like, whoa, Maeric not using the illusionary ambush there, and it actually hardcore carried you. How did you feel when it teleported you like by RNG up to the high ground and then left Empress alone, like confused as where you went? Okay, like how did that feel when like that ability actually just carried the entire game, like in one button click?
Yeah, I'm sure it was written all over my face, dude. Like the entirety of my life, the ups and downs, the good things and the bad, all on my face from moment to moment. I was like, yay, and then oh no, like, oh my god, I just screwed that up.
Now, look, again, I'm going to be transparent, and Pritch can definitely, like, he can verify this. Like, at the start, I said 64. At the start of that last round, I said 60-40 Maeric. You got trapped in the corner and started just eating every attack she used. I was like, oh, 60-40 Empress. Then, okay, as you AFK'd in the wall on 30% health, I said 90-10 Empress, right? Like, Maeric stocks just plunging, like worthless, right? Like it's the Maeric street crash right now. Like, what is going on? Right, like it is over. And then you managed to actually wriggle away, pop your heal skill, get back to a good amount of health, and then pull off the miracle Mirage retreat to actually get to the high ground, bamboozle your opponent, and win. Like that was an incredible game, right? Absolutely incredible.
I would like to stop and thank Dewey for teaching me the Dewey retreat. Okay, like just like GTFO and hide in your spawn and get your heal back. I would not have done that before, but I was like, I even said it on stream. I was like, I have to do a Dewey. I have to do a Dewey. I'm doing a Dewey right now.
Yeah, and look, I've got to actually give you a lot of credit there, Maeric. You correctly identified your win condition, right? You realized that fighting Empress straight up was going to be bad because, you know, air overload hurts. I'm pretty sure you figured that out after like tanking a few hundred hits of that in that round. Okay, but yeah, you figured it out and you ran away from your opponent. And you know what? You played that rat gameplay, like rat jam gameplay. Wait till a timer, auto attack to death with clones. Beautiful.
Yeah, it was actually, if you want to know like the non-meme sort of like what happened with me was that I've been used to like builds where if they guess wrong, I have like a lot of leeway. I can just let them be wrong and I'll summon a new clone and then I'll move over here and I'll stealth over there. But with Empress, she didn't really need to guess right. Like so many big AoEs, and she would just be like, "Well, it's one of these," and she would just like rush into this gigantic AoE and wreck me. And if she was, and I was telling her this in between, if she guessed wrong, sometimes her pets would guess right, her elementals, and then I was forced to use a cooldown that I would normally have saved for an emergency. When she wasn't even on me, I was having to use it anyway. So it put a huge amount of pressure on me. And it was fun. That was an epic match, dude.
I got people in my chat saying nerf Mirage. Maeric, you made Mirage look so good that people think it needs a nerf now. Oh my gosh, that was an incredibly amazing finals. Like legitimately,
One dodge is too many.
I couldn't have asked for better. You guys were neck and neck literally every single fight. Empress, I want to hand it to you because we were complimenting you on this. You played the terrain really well. You broke line of sight really well a lot of times and made it more of a difficult and frustration if Maeric wanted to put damage onto you.
That's very kind, considering that is like the #1 critique I get about my gameplay in Conquest, that I don't kite enough.
I thought you used the terrain fantastically. Teapot was agreeing with me. Let me know what was going through your head, right? Like what was your mindset going into the fight against Maeric into this final match in match 5, right? After it's 2-2, what was your game plan?
Where the hell is he? Where's the real one? No, I can't believe I dodged backwards into the mist on the second time that I lost. I was like, wow. Of all the times of like messed up my camera angle. But no, Maeric did absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't have asked for a better opponent in this match for sure. But yeah, I was just trying to kill all the clones because it was either like eat those or try to kill them first before they could kill me and try to find him in the process. But yeah, like he also used terrain very, very well. There were definitely times where like
just so that we're on the same page, Maeric, Empress is very consistently a plat player in NA. Like she's very she plays it on a support guardian, right? That's her main.
I believe that 100%.
And you were playing at the exact same level as her, and then at the very end you eked it out ahead of her. So just that alone, coming into PvP for the first time, basically, like you're basically already as good as a plat player.
I am a one trick on the memeiest build you could ever bring into PvP. That is basically what we've established today, and I'm just good at the one weird thing that I played. But I do appreciate that. What I can tell you, and I told Empress a minute ago, was that I think the biggest thing that I could take away from this is not only meeting some really awesome people and nice streamers that do PvP. I mean, like the myth of PvP being nothing but toxic is clearly decimated by Empress right here, right? But the other thing was that and I've been avoiding it for a long time for that reason, but I can say that I had so much fun, dude. Like this was actually a blast, and what I'm taking away from this is I'm going to be doing PvP as content going forward, just from this one experience. So that's that's a win, no matter what.
That's awesome.
Yes, more PvP players.
Right? Yeah. That was the secret. That was the secret to the whole thing, right? If the streamers like it and the viewers like it, then there's more people playing PvP content. Big brain.
I kind of want to echo what Pritchard. I actually think Empress did. I think you did actually play the terrain really well there. Like you really gave Maeric a hard time. That there were a lot of times where his ambushes just didn't land because you were hiding behind things really effectively there, for sure. But I think what we see interesting from Maeric actually is that there are two kinds of raid players. Okay, there are DPS players and there are actual good players, right? And Maeric, he actually knows how to play support, and I think you kind of see that coming through there because he actually knows what his buttons do. And there you go. I think to be serious there. Okay, like I didn't really work there. But no, in all seriousness,
I liked it. I liked it.
I want to hang that on my
wall.
In all seriousness, I actually think that like Maeric's mechanics paid off there a lot. I think he has an understanding of the game that really helped him. Even though he might not be necessarily experienced with PvP in general, he is familiar enough with the way the combat system works in Guild Wars 2 that he was able to, obviously put up a fight against strong PvP players like there as well. Like I think it is worth noting he definitely had a build advantage there. Like if this was like, two players who are about as good as each other, in PvP, the Mirage in that situation is going to win. It should be like a 90-10 matchup in favor of the Mirage, I think, in that situation. Particularly with the gas, actually, like it's like very, very good from the Mirage. But I think given your inexperience with PvP, I think it actually made it a very fair fight. Like particularly seeing as Empress's build is surprisingly good against yours, Maeric, because you don't play the regular Mirage, you play Clone Lord Mirage, okay, which means you're actually you're very vulnerable to Empress's air overload there. And of course, she very intelligently loaded up her build with loads of condition cleanse to try and deal with the burst. She just wasn't quite able to slam you basically before the end, of course, of the round. Like you. And I think, like you activated your giant brain and realized that you basically won mostly, probably a little bit, if the gas ran out. So I think you played that intelligently. I think both players actually played it very, very smart in that situation, and identified what you needed to do to win. So yeah, I think that was actually a very impressive display by both players there, because the number one mistake you will always see in players in PvP is they don't understand what they need to be doing to win. And I actually think that both players in the final there understood what they needed to do to win. In Maeric's case, it was basically run around like a chicken until the timer. And in Empress's case, it was smash him so he can't do that. And there you go, I guess.
So true.
Yeah.
Forever to be known from this point forward as Clone Lord Mirage, by the way.
I said this on stream, and I want to say it to you. Congratulations, Maeric. You are the champion. You are officially the best of the worst PvP streamers.
Nice.
Yes, thanks.
All right. This is
Like, oh no.
first to 2 wins, yeah?
Yeah, can do.
All right.
This is open comms, right?
This is open
Yeah,
comm.
is this where
Awesome.
You guys can spectate it. This is the Mighty Teapot versus me, the nobody guardian that clicks his buttons with his mouse.
Oh.
Shoutcast Empress, come on.
If you don't
Dead puppy,
hold on,
right, Empress?
don't reveal things though. That was the whole reason I had you guys in others. Just don't like reveal stuff.
Well, this is
Here we
open
go.
comms. Just have at her. It's a deuce trap.
Hello. No, you stupid worm. F your worm.
Oh, they actually. Oh. Rich,
What's that?
come on. Do it. Oh, no, he's got the thing. Teapot's coming in.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh
He's
my
gonna-
god.
he's got the big
Giant
thing.
demon
F your
running
worm.
towards him.
F
No,
your
you
worm.
got it. Come on, cause of the. Oh, you're a clicker. I forgot about that. No, you can do it.
There's nothing I got left. You can finish it. I'm not going after it.
Dude, he's a necro too. So.
Oh gosh, F your worm.
Dude, just remember, he's playing with 200 milliseconds, so.
Oh gosh. All right, hold on.
I'm kidding. I am gonna back up real quick.
Let us support.
All right. I
Rich.
won't change my build. Same build. Let's see if I can play better. Let's see if I can play smarter.
I've actually never seen.
I effing hate your stupid worms. There's nothing I can do to let you to make it so you can't go back to it. shaking right now. I'm freaking nuts. Now, yeah, Teapot is sleep deprived, playing on NA ping with an alt account with the wrong keybinds after casting a Clown Fiesta for over 3 hours. But in the immortal words of Akon and Bullrat,
great success.
let's go! Let's freaking go! No, I don't win this! Guys, I don't win this! No, this is...
Oh, no!
Frick!
Unfortunate.